Dire team, pick.
Clockwork.
Radiant team, pick.
Mars.
A little bit with the Drow Rangers. So, Team Brazil, let's see if they can pull another rabbit out of their hat. I didn't ask them for a post-game interview this time. Their coach told me I was.
Mag said you're banned from that. You said you can literally never ask them for post-game interviews ever again.
Yeah,
He's actually going to put Valve on your case if you.
5 seconds remaining.
Gotta be careful there, Neff.
Yeah, it's a little bit suspicious that I say, yo, game number 2, if you win, can we grab one of you? Meg is forcing them to, so Team Brazil looking kind of sus, trying to dodge me like that.
Yeah, you know. We've got the first pick, Clockwork, from Quincy Crew in response to the Enchantress. They do get the Mars, though. This is something that obviously any team would love to get their hands on, but it's typically banned. But instead they remove the Io Marana. I'm actually okay with that. The Marana is something we've seen have a lot of success. No Pango owned with it yesterday. Shout out to Aikster, who just had 2 ridiculous games in a row. I think his like total KDA was like 20-2 between 2 games as a 4 position.
This is correct. Absolutely insane games from him. You know, we a lot of time going deathless. He's died a couple more times in these tournaments.
10 seconds remaining.
A lot of people, they do have a lot of Quincy Crew games to go through, so I think
5
they're watching and
seconds
figuring out how to
remaining.
better play against them. But unfortunately, it's just not enough.
Radiant team, ban. Dire team, ban.
I'm interested in seeing what they do here in response to Quincy Crew with the Bat Rider. They don't run this very often, I feel. It's one of the first times I've seen them do it in a little while. I believe it will be Lelis on it. I do think that Quinn is able to play Bat Rider in the mid lane. It doesn't really suit his style, though. Everyone they ban out Spirit Arrows against him.
10
He's just too
seconds
good.
remaining.
He has too much reach. He's able to start these crazy engagements. It feels like you never
5
win a lane
seconds
against him
remaining.
when he's on these Spirits either.
Yeah. Like, even if you feel like you're doing well, you're like, oh, you know, I think I
Radiant
beat
team,
Quinn in lane, and then suddenly you're just like, oh, well, he's killing my whole team. He's up by 2 levels, has a full item. Like, I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, I could have sworn I won mid lane. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens this time around. Oh no!
10 seconds remaining.
What I get, you know, I'm going through these mangled ghosts. And I'm trying to
5
keep costs
seconds
down for
remaining.
Summit, but not just like just a day. And really
Dire
up,
team, ban.
Dude, there's a ghost in your room, man.
Skeletons on the Mango Locos are alive, everybody.
Oh, no.
I'm blowing it.
Careful, man. You
10
gotta
seconds
get some
remaining.
ghost hunting equipment to track that bad boy down. Make sure that
5 seconds
he's not there to
remaining.
kill you.
Don't
Spooky, man. Why would I ever do something like that?
day.
Yep. They've literally finished 9-9, I think. Didn't they? Am I wrong? Was it 9-9? Yeah, 9-9 on Cat Jammers. That's pretty darn good. I mean, it's a decent upper bracket score, right? And drawing a lot of your games like that. They took 3 0-2s, though, which is a little bit of a problem. So if Team 0 happens to get another
team,
draw,
ban.
they'll take, 4th position over, or 3rd position over them. Or if Infamous gets any more wins here, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, Quincy and Thunder Predator.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Life Stealer.
It makes sense. It's a good lane counter to the Mars for the most part, and it's generally just like a pretty strong hero for Yawar. I like it a lot.
10 seconds remaining.
And some of the counters already removed. They could respond with like PA, which is a pretty
5
decent
seconds
pick.
remaining.
Yeah, I like it. I like what you're putting down here, sir. Yeah, I agree. And this, I'm assuming, is just going to be a
Radiant
5-position
team
Bat Rider because it's good enough against the Mars, right? So I think all you really need to do is just pick up your mid lane for Quinn here, save your, or just grab your last pick, which will be Lelis's off lane. You could save last pick for Quinn, but I don't know. You have to be able to test here, so...
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, he really would have. And I mean, the thing with Tusk is that like he's a lot more impactful usually in the lane stage than the Magnus is, but you get the Empower for your carry, which is usually pretty good. And with PA still being in the pool and as good as she is against the Life Stealer, it seems like it would have been good. Wow, that is a new hero.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I agree. Then my guess here is we're looking at like a Lelis Clockwork potentially, or a Lelis Bat Rider, right? And they're just going to try and put Lelis against the Mars maybe if you go Bat Rider.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds.
I tell
remaining.
you.
I feel like it has to be, right?
Dire
There's no way you
team
can do an
ban.
Ember with a Coddle on the same team.
Please get rid of it. I beg you. We'll see. They have 8 seconds of reserve time. They get rid of the Slardar, which is a pretty good hero against the Life Stealer in lane. That would make sense to me. They have run... people have run Mars in the mid lane a couple of times this tournament.
10 seconds remaining.
That's true.
They could put that one there if they opt to take up
5
the
seconds
Slardar.
remaining.
I think that's like the only other offlaner here that you could run. I mean, Lifestealer's okay against the Mars, but Mars, he tends to be able to
Radiant
get something
team
out of the lane no
ban.
matter what. They get rid of the Kunkka. They gotta take Ember Spirit for themselves
Dire
now.
team pick.
Dude, I mean, I agree, right? Like, what are your other options? You take the Ember?
Yeah, if they don't take Ember here, I'm gonna have a word with Mags. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If you don't take Ember, or even if you take Ember, they can just pick Monkey King.
Yeah, if they're watching the stream, you know,
10
I think they might
seconds
even have like
remaining.
5 minutes of time
Radiant
for
team
them to
pick.
heed my warning.
Lena.
Oh no, they grabbed the Lena. It's okay against the Ember Spirit in the lane, but I don't think good enough for Quincy Crew to not grab it here.
I feel like it's definitely a Quinn Ember, right? This is one of his specialty heroes.
I mean,
it's pretty dang good this game against
10
Weaver,
seconds remaining.
and you have Keeper of the Light.
5 seconds remaining.
You do. Lena's pretty good against the Ember Spirit in the lane, but it felt like it hasn't mattered a whole lot to Quinn. We'll see if he grabs something weird though.
Ember Spirit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there
Select
it is,
your
everybody.
heroes.
You hate to see it.
I mean, do you? It's a Quinn Ember. We should be rejoicing. We're going to be blessed with an incredible Ember Spirit performance this game.
Yeah.
Dude, that ghost is after you, man. That ghost is really after you.
It's got to be a ghost. There's no way it is anything else. I'm gonna leave that there for now, and I'm going to fix that. I'm gonna probably call, Ghostbusters.
You might want to call Ghostbusters or something
Yeah.
at this point. You're in spooky time.
I'm slightly nervous now. I'm glad the ghost hasn't started flickering my power or anything yet. That would be a little bit disastrous.
10 seconds remaining.
With Quinn on the Ember, it rounds out their draft just too good.
5
some
seconds
people call me
remaining.
biased, Ricky, but I just like seeing good teams lose.
I mean, you do say
that
this,
so bad?
yeah. You want to see the Giants bleed occasionally, right?
Yeah, Moxie is like, you just like seeing the underdog win, right? No, I'm just a mean person.
No, you just want to watch them suffer.
Yeah, I like these absolute highs and, them eventually sinking afterwards. Seeing a new champion rise is pretty nice, but I just want to see how Quincy Crew exactly fall apart. But this game, I don't see it happening. Ember Spirit's too good here. You hesitated for a moment when you saw the Lena, just having that favorable matchup, being able to click them down and use that Light Strike array. But once again, I think it is just too good here. So, Quincy Crew, I think they've got this one. I don't think Team Brazil's heroes are able to do enough here. I think Quinn is going to pop off, especially thanks to his Keeper of the Light. And they're probably going to just dominate the lanes. They don't have anybody that amazing for hitting the tower, unfortunately. But I think eventually Yawar, he's just going to have so much farm that it's not going to matter.
Yeah, that's what I look at. Is like Yawar is going to be pretty free this game to kind of do what he wants. And at any point of this game, this Weaver is pretty heavily countered by the Ember Spirit. Like, that root is going to do so much work. It gets refreshed so quickly because of Keeper of the Light, and you just are going to be able to apply a lot of pressure from this Ember Spirit early.
Oh, that's no good.
All right. King RD. Dropping the all chat lines already. Now you gotta use everything. Oh, it is. You gotta use everything you got on your team, though, or in your arsenal. You gotta throw out mental damage to the enemy team if you got it.
Get off my lawn.
Coddlepub's Rage is pretty good. You guys got it all wrong in the chat. No, you'll see in the future, though.
It's the Chakra Magic resets 6 seconds of cooldowns. Sleight of Fist, if you didn't know, is exactly 6 seconds. Very nice. Chains, 3-second duration root with the extra 0.8 at 15. 10-second cooldown, meaning there's only a 0.4-second cooldown on chains.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sounds good to me. So you're just gonna be able to double chain. There's no getting away from this one.
The question is, really good change duration. I think it's Flame Guard damage. I mean, you definitely go change duration. You're against a Weaver.
You go change duration this game when you have the... I guess a little bit less lockdown. You're against the Weaver, and of course, when you're able to spam it out that much more, it's more important. So, we'll go for that here. Monsters drop again. Worried as heck today. Although, oh, that's why. It's because I just poured it out and it's empty now.
Ah.
That would do it.
This pleases the master.
That's what I get for pouring out my monster in front of stream.
Dude, how dare you? At least you didn't, like, you were pouring it into a cup to drink, right? You know?
The lower...
Really now?
Can I put uppercase with my neck?
In what? I mean, my name's always been lowercase. I've always had my name as all lowercase.
Same though.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. I didn't make the title. I can update it. I don't know. Get LD on the phone right now.
Yeah.
We got some discussing to
30
do.
seconds
Hello,
to
Mr.
battle.
Summit. I got a bone to pick with you.
Ooh, SVG. Oh, really sick blinding light. He's definitely still dead, but it was a nice attempt. Well,
He's still got it.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
really good play there, giving that kill on over to 40R.
Right, this is the kind of handicap that you need in the mid lane. Let's watch this, everybody. Who's gonna win this mid lane? 40R. He has the disadvantage of the ping.
battle
He's got that to
begins.
worry about. He's up against Quinn, the number
so I'm
one
told.
ranked player in the Americas. He has a favorable hero matchup, and he gets to start with an extra 282 gold against him. Has that null talisman. Will it be enough to make up for the MMR and the ping difference? We'll see. Get your tickets here, folks, at the Monster Energy Summit 13. 2 mid laners enter, only 1 can leave.
I love it, man. The hype, it's freaking real. And honestly, it should be. Like, this is going to be such a great game. Team Brazil and Quincy crew. Lena, as you mentioned, has a pretty huge advantage to start out the game. LSA will connect, does at least get the range creep last hit. Quinn really wants to go for this deny, but he'll definitely just save the LS. Oh, he just gets it anyway. Okay. All right, bottom lane, King RD on his Mars. It is 40R on the Lena, right? I'm not mistaken. I don't have my names wrong, my team's wrong.
Yeah, that's 40R. Look at him go. These clicks. Quinn, he's got no idea who he's messing with. Look at this guy go. Oh.
He's got 3 extra tangos and a fairy fire, so Quinn knows he's gonna have to use a lot of regen to sustain against this Lena the first few levels. Get that bottle as soon as possible.
He's actually sending himself out of salad as well.
Radiant's
Quinn
courier
knows. This
has
guy is
been
too smart. This guy's
is
played
no
so
sort of
many mid
place
matchups.
for a peaceable
Gets back.
Ooh, nicely done.
Yes.
He actually dodges that LSA and immediately pops that flame guard because he knows he can push the lane a little bit with it. So he gets himself a couple extra last hits.
No, you don't.
All right. Bottom lane, I want to watch this one. He's going to suffer a little bit against King RD at the start, you know. He's got the attack range on him, has God's Rebuke to fall back on, and he needs some points into Feast and to open wounds to be able to run him down and kill potential on him.
Yeah. Well, he's just gonna open wounds, go for the extra damage. They actually force
Radiant's
the damage. That is
courier
not
has
stun,
been
but
slain.
it's a decent chunk of damage.
There is certain to
SVG
be
has infinite mana though, so who
retaliation.
cares? Satyr Tormentor, baby. Here come the Hadoukens and that extra HP regen.
Dude, he's not dead here, is he? You think he's dead?
He actually might. There's a Hadouken. Oh my god, KJ, what a beast.
Absolute beast on KJ, you know, throwing out the double Hadouken, have the bonus damage on that big creep, and things, they seem to be going Team Brazil's way. They're up 1,000 net worth for a fraction of a moment there, but well, there it is. 1K net worth up at 2 minutes, everybody. You thought it couldn't be done.
Everyone calls Quincy crew invincible and, you know, the best team in NA, but here they are, man. They're
Yeah.
struggling against Team Brazil, not for the first time.
Yeah. Do keep in mind that Team Brazil did, once again, for everybody just tuning in now, beat them, took 1 game off of them in the group stage last time, BTS Pro Series 3. We'll see if they can do it again.
Quinn ends up going a second point in the Flame Guard, obviously, so it doesn't just pop to a single LSA. He would have to commit the Dragon Slave there to catch it. I'm pretty sure you go a 3rd point in the Flame Guard and then you leave it at 3. Well, 220, is that enough actually? Hold on. 160, no, it's definitely not. Okay.
He got that 3rd point, and then I think he's fine. 360 damage block will do the trick, and then he's just going to be able to run Lena down.
Yeah, so he's out here, right? Yeah, he wants to be able to fight for these 4-minute runes that are coming up here in just about 20 seconds. He should be able to push this lane out if he wants. He's just going to drop it into the tower.
I will say that when he's done
Structures are fortified.
This works so
fortify.
good, actually. These few seconds make a big deal because look at where KXY is positioned for these runes as opposed to Quinn. Like, Quinn has no ability to get to these side runes. MSS, he's trying to zone out the top one. It's gonna spawn there. It ends up being bottom, but look, that fort literally makes it so KXY gets the rune for sure, and Quinn does not, as he's gonna have to walk to base now. He has no choice.
200 IQ play, exactly what you'd expect out of 4DR God, everybody. Look at him go. Taking the lane even more in his favor. Quinn has done an excellent job of keeping up, though. You know, you have been forced to spend a little bit more money on the regen. You are 500 net worth behind because of the first blood in the regen, but you're still at 24 and 3 CS. Regardless of that, you're doing pretty good here. Nothing to scoff at, everybody. Oh, Lena damaging Quinn's economy, farming up his neutral camps.
Yeah, might as well, man.
I don't think this is allowed under international law.
Yeah, I think they we might have to might get the UN online here. All right, he's got that third point there in that flame guard as expected. You gotta be careful though. He's got Laguna Blade and Quinn still level 5. If he dies before he gets that remnant, it's gonna be a big deal. Goes to Belay, just gets caught bottom lane. Does manage to get that cog just in time. We'll be able to Sakuchi to the north. Lawless, no points in flame break. Still trying to stack up those sticky napalm stacks, but he's gonna survive. He makes it out on a little bit of health.
But he backs off now. MSS snags that bounty rune. I'm not sure that's exactly what you wanted to do. You know, Quinn does have his bottle. It's a little bit of a questionable move in my opinion. They're just gonna run Lena down here.
Yeah, he should. He's got the remnant now. He can play very aggressive and then just obviously TP back to the lane. He gets the refresh there from the Keeper of the Light, waiting one more second for his Searing Chains after the Sleight of Fist. Instead, he's just going to walk back to the lane. He's feeling pretty okay about this. They do force Salve and a Clarity out
like
of
a broken record.
XY, and he bottles a haste or he pops the Crimson right away. He's got to be careful. Snowball comes out as well. He's able to go on in, but Quinn, he's too fast. He's safe. He's gone.
He's too good. He dodged the snowball there.
Yeah,
he fired a remnant on top of himself and dodged a snowball with it. That is some precision button pressing, everybody.
Quinn's so good, man.
Yeah, he is, and Lena's tower is now down to half HP pretty much over here.
It's a catapult for you, that's what it does.
Under attack.
Just it's like clockwork, you see. Every game, they rotate the heroes in the mid lane with that catapult wave along with the bounty rune spawning. They do a little bit of damage and everybody gets back, and now Lena, she's forced to walk a little bit back. She's sitting on not so much mana. We are almost 7 minutes in the game. That's when your neutral items spawn, but you're wasting a little bit of time now. Quinn, he wastes no time. Now pulling closer and closer to you in net worth. Now laning phase is just about over.
Wow. All right, Arena committed bottom. You just got that level 6, able to pin that Keeper of the Light against the wall. You are on the run. No rage for 8. They're going to TP in the Bat Rider, which is so good at dealing with King RD, but a drive-by Laguna Blade says, good night, sir. They find the kill in LSA under the tower. They're going to try and bring down Lelis and a couple auto attack long-range impetus. They find it. MSS. He's surrounded by 3. He might be able to get KJ. He survives the Nature's Attendance. Just too much. 65 health in the tower. Going to go down. One more auto click there for Lena. 3 heroes all escape with borderline no HP.
Yeah, and on top of that, they grab the tower. So now 4,000 net worth up at 7 minutes. Things seem to be going Team Brazil's way this game. You know, I think you might have to pay me wrong here, Ricky, but we still are in the laning phase. We've seen Quincy crew bring it back from things like this a couple times before, and you haven't completed your goal of shutting Quinn's game down, unfortunately. He's still doing okay here in the mid lane. You forfeited by a little bit of regen, but he's playing with a call on his team. There's a lot of work that he's able to do here.
Yeah, it's really true. Nice scout on the runes there. Quinn gets lucky that it's a DD rune in the top lane, so he didn't have to actually fight
Dyer's middle tower
Mars.
is under an extraordinary amount of
go back to
stress.
farming.
Yeah, this is what you want to do if you have so many points in the flame guard, though. That's one thing that I didn't like about Stars' Ember Spirit just yesterday. You know, he kept moving away from the jungle, trying to take fights against the enemy despite not having that many points in Slight. Once you have your 4 points, I think that's when SVG is going to play a little bit closer to him. In fact, he's playing a little bit close to him already. But, you know, just the no cooldown, the plus 160 damage on every Slight, it'll harass the enemy's back. It'll force him to go back to base the heal. It'll force him to buy more regen. You can slow them down a lot with this one.
SVG also needs levels is the thing as well, so we're going to see him try and soak lanes. You want to max that Chakra Magic as fast as possible for your teammates, right? So he gets his level 3
bottom tower is
Chakra Magic there, which is a big deal. 5-second
violence.
cooldown reduction and 240 mana.
pretty
Do
good.
people even use Chakra Magic offensively anymore? Do people even realize that it has mana leak
Radiant's
now?
middle tower
I
is
didn't
under
for the
attack.
longest time. I never use it offensively just because the cooldown reduction and whatnot on it is so good.
Dire's top
And it doesn't
tower
really
is
stun
under
you.
attack.
Quinn does get a remnant off, but he's getting
Radiant's
chased down by Coach
structures
Bile. A nice
are
shard block
fortified.
as well.
Radiant's
Might be able to chase him
middle
under the
tower
tower,
is
but
under
they don't
attack.
want to risk it.
I have no reason to
Tier
die
1
about such
SVG
things.
trying to de-push this wave as
Strange to
much as
say,
possible. Lelis is
Radiant's
here with the
middle
lasso,
tower
but there
is
is
under
going to be a
attack.
nice
Dire's top
arena.
tower is under
Lelis,
attack.
you can't get in, brother.
Must I repeat?
You're trapped on the outside of the arena. You think
Radiant's middle
Firefire would
tower
make you
is
go
under
over, but it
attack.
definitely does not.
I have no
It's
reason.
funny how that one works.
Attacked like
Some
no
abilities
Nobody
fight
rude.
good, others don't.
Yeah.
I think Firefly doesn't take you high enough. It'd be really weird if they started writing like how high on the Z-axis that some abilities take you. Like, Torrent
Yeah.
brings you X far up. You need to be this high to get over the arena. Because Night Stalker will fly over it, right?
Night Stalker flies over it, but he is much higher up on the X-axis. Batrider doesn't really move up anymore when he pops Firefly. I don't think he actually changes his Z-axis anymore, does he? Maybe a little bit, but not like it used to be, because he used to fly above the trees, and now you just kind of fly into them.
Before I give you fly.
Yeah. But I think they lowered the flying height on it too. Like it felt like when they changed the vision on it, they changed how high up you moved when you Firefly. I could be wrong though. Okay, they smoke up mid lane. They got that 4-point sleight of fist like you talked about. Gotta be careful. Ward sentry dropped out by Flea. Is gonna get the D ward. Did you know that's there? Ward, sentry rather on the high ground immediately de-warded.
Anything about him
Radiant's
increasing, so you might
bottom
be
tower
right.
is under attack.
Been looking through like all the heroes on my way like to and from work, trying to brush up on mechanics again because they change the game so often. Not all of what's patched in is actually
Radiant's
written on the
bottom
patch
tower
notes.
is
But I've
under
only managed to get
attack.
through all the strength heroes.
Has that ever been cause
Yeah,
for
man.
celebration?
Dota's patch notes are
Dire's middle
just
tower is under an
wild.
extraordinary amount
So
of
hard to
stress.
keep up with this game. There's a bajillion mechanics. LMAO at other MOBAs for trying to think that they're complicated. They have no idea. Top lane, they're going to try and push in with the Enchantress. They still have King RD on the backside. He's going for that Yule Scepter like we've been seeing. Lelis is just trying to keep this tower alive, which it's really hard to dive against him. Both Mars and Enchantress suffer to this hero in the mid lane. You're going to be able to catch him with a nice Mars punch the LSA Laguna. They got him. Great setup from Flea. This guy is an incredibly strong gamer. Clockwork might be in trouble as well. Drops the cogs. He's trying to steal that regen rune from the Lina, and he does end up getting it nicely done. But it might cost him his life as Costa Bile
Mega
is here
kill.
with this brand new Maelstrom.
kill.
Finishes him off with another Dragon Slave. Top lane, I'm surprised Lelis isn't trying to go for a kill here on the Enchantress. She's by herself. Okay, now he's kind of picking her out. He is pretty quick, but well, SVG is dead. But we got more important things. You definitely lasso, right? Okay.
You don't want to let him get away. You've committed so much to making this kill happen. You teleported Life Stealer up there. You're sacrificing heroes
It
in the
would
mid
appear
lane.
Radiant's
You
top
can't let her
tower
get
is
away
under
with that
attack.
one. So,
Yeah.
Enchantress
And
drops.
they haven't like used lasso at all. That was the first time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, 10
Radiant's
to
bottom
1.
tower is
13 minutes in the
under
game
attack.
here for Brazil. They're looking at Quinn here once again in the arena, but a nice sleight of fist there, dodges out. As soon as that Weaver damage hit him, he knew something was up.
Yeah. Didn't know.
Dire's
It's not falling
top
for that
tower
one.
is being
Quinn. That's why they
attacked
call him
like
Quick Finger
nobody's
Quinn.
business.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, man. Quick finger Quinn, man. This guy, he's so good.
He's got that reaction
Dire's
time,
top tower is
definitely,
under
Andre.
attack.
Grab
Must I
Costa
repeat
Bile. He
myself?
uses his time up, so now he's 7 with a clockwork going on him.
Oh, baby, he drops a sentry. The cogs goes to be like, you can't get out, sir. Nicely played. All starts with that first slight chain setup from the Quinn. MSS waiting on the high ground there to find a big kill.
They knew what their timing was. They knew that, I just gotta wait for him to time
Radiant's
up.
top
Quinn get that
tower is
harass off
under
and line
attack.
that thing up. Flea, they're
And
gonna
not
have to
in a
let him
good
go.
way.
He's a little bit difficult to take down. And here we go. There it is. The chakra magic, decreasing the cooldown of the flame guard. Let's go mid, Quinn. Pop that thing. Go farm up the jungle with it. Oh wait,
Ooh,
no,
gets
he's
a
waiting for the
haste
rune.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
The 20 IQ analyst Neff versus the 200 IQ mid player Quinn, getting the rune exactly when he needs it, in the place he needs it.
True. You know, it happens though. And how can you compete with the gigabrain that is Quinn Callahan? He has his own cult named after him, for God's sakes.
Let's not count Team Brazil out of this yet, though. You know, you have a couple things going your way, but you're still 5k net worth up. You're taking the towers all over the map. You know, mid and bottom is open. Goes to be like he's running through your jungle, and they've got some fast-paced heroes on their team.
They're smoked up looking for
Radiant's
King
bottom
RD,
tower
but this
is
guy
under
sniffs
attack.
it out. He knows the flare's there.
that
He has a hook
ever
shot. He
been
will
cause for
connect it.
celebration?
In comes Quinn. In comes the Bat Rider as well. And they're going to bring down the Mars here. Nice pickoff. Well played there from Quincy crew. This is what they need to be doing, right? They're so far behind already. They're losing a lot of their map. They're down 2 towers.
Radiant's
you know,
bottom
Costa
tower
Village
is
has
being
borderline a free
subjected
game.
to extreme violence.
40R is just
Dire's
crushing it
top
on
tower
this
is under
arena,
attack.
and you're at a point where you're like, okay, we've got to find some big pickoffs. We've got this Clockwork. We've got this Ember Spirit. They might actually get their first
Dire's
tower.
top tower is under attack.
They'll be able to grab
very
this one.
nice.
You know, they took advantage of the fact that the enemies
Structures
were
are
occupying those
fortified.
lanes that they'd already
Bottom
taken
tower
the tier
is
1s
under
in.
attack.
So Team Brazil, they're not going to get a
Has
whole lot
that
out of
ever
that one.
been
They did
cause
get
for
the kill on
celebration?
King
Looking
RD,
so fortified.
and they are going to get this top tier 1. Do a little bit of damage to
In
the
a
tier 2
stunning
in the bottom lane,
development,
but I think that's
Dire's
all they're
top
going to be able to
tower has
grab.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to
These rotations are
extreme
late.
violence.
They want to find Quinn. They just throw the spear. Oh! The fact that they didn't throw the shards, man. They could have thrown the shards for the vision earlier.
Yep. Rookie mistake there from Flea. You're not used to seeing that one. This guy's normally on point. King RD ended up using himself out into shame afterwards as well.
He just panic clipped it, you know, and that's what you do.
Oh
Radiant's
no.
bottom tower
Lelis
is
just
under
uses
attack.
Blink Dagger to try and go for Rooney. Nicely plays there on the edge with that Firefly step. Fleet comes on down to the low ground, but it's not going to be enough. 4 heroes there from Brazil will be enough to find him. And bottom lane Enchantress goes down to Quinn.
Radiant's
That's actually
bottom
picked up
tower
that
is
deep.
being
He's got a
subjected to
Deso.
extreme
He's doing it, man. The
violence.
right-click build here with that
Dire's
Keeper of the
structures are
Lifespan.
fortified.
Yeah.
They
I
are
mean,
looking
you gotta.
quite
This is what you gotta
robust.
go for, right? When you have that low
Radiant's
cooldown.
middle tower is
They have a
under
duel
attack.
set up here. The arena's down. He does miss. The Will-O-Wisp as well. Goodbye. King RD just got melted, and Lina needs to be very careful as well. The damage from Quinn. It's online, baby. They're ready to go.
I don't think he's. Oh, he wants to keep going. He's got no fire remnant, so this is gonna be a hard kill to grab. He does have hookshot available on MSS. Can they catch him? No. Now there's the creep wave.
Yeah,
Or sorry, the creep camp's blocking you over there. No, I missed my fight recap. I wanted to see the damage that Quinn put out there.
1,540.
Oh, not bad.
Lassoed up the Tusk. A Remnant's on in. There's gonna be the slight chains. He's just waiting. He's pump faking the auto, but it ends up going to
Is
low.
under attack.
Well, he's going to be happy about that one.
Radiant's
Gets himself a little
top
bit more
tower is
gold.
under
I'm curious
attack.
what his next item is going to be. He opted not to go boots of travel this game. Instead, just, you know, the Blink Dagger, the Wind Lace, the Trank boots. I think he wanted to come online a little bit faster, given that they're playing like a Weaver carry on Team Brazil. Be able to match that.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat asked 5 minutes. Can't see that in chat, actually. I don't need to wait
Radiant's
5.
top tower is under attack. And not in a good Radiant's
Essence Ring
top
found by
tower has
Quinn.
fallen.
He's going to be happy about this one.
Surely
You know, he
that
plays
was
very
intentional.
down. Also,
Yeah, the passive mana regen is really nice for when
Radiant's
Keeper the
bottom
Light's
tower
not
is
around. It
under
allows you to
attack.
spam and jungle and farm and push just that much more. A little bit extra mana,
Radiant's
also pretty good.
structures
Ooh,
are
Lina
fortified.
bottles up that invis
Radiant's
room.
bottom tower
Sorry,
is
I was just
under
gone.
attack
There's no
with
vision
health.
there.
Has that ever been cause for celebration?
bottom lane. Let's just grab this tier 2 tower, set this up. I don't think that Quincy crew will even bother to defend this one if all the heroes are already in
Radiant's bottom
place.
tower is
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I
it's
don't believe.
pretty much dead. You
Has
don't want to
that
risk
ever
that.
been cause
look.
for celebration?
Radiant's
Bottom tower
Supposed to be
has
that
fallen.
is so farmed on this Weaver, but look who's right behind him all of a sudden. You are. He was struggling for the beginning of the game and suddenly second on net worth. He just eclipses the Lina. Going for the Assault Kuros immediately after that armlet. And boy, do I love the synergy they're going for here.
Yeah, he needs that armor against all these heroes. You know, his rage, it will buy him enough time to burst heroes down, especially with Quinn pumping out the majority of the damage. I think he just needs to enable Quinn this game. A lot of the time you see And he's the player with a little bit more depth. He's making space for you are. This time it's got to be the other way around, given the
Dire's
fact that he
top
picked
tower
this
is under
coddle with the keeper, the Ember Spirit with the keeper of the light to enable him.
Yeah, I love it.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme
You're taking
violence.
some tier 3 damage here thanks to Enchantress
Dire's
being
top tower is
Enchantress.
being attacked like
She
nobody's
also just
business.
digs a bounty rune up. Very nice.
Yeah. Does Quinn see her though?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You don't have very much armor or HP on that here. In fact, like 6 armor, 920 HP. The only reason he was even alive in the last fight is because you're healing 130 a second from Nature's
Radiant's
Attendants.
middle tower
Actually, he
is
has no
under
points and
attack.
an untouchable. He'll probably get it at 9.
Yeah, it looks like he went just the max nature attendance heal here, which, you know, is pretty decent for pushing and keeping your team sustained. Oh my gosh, life essence use with the coddle follow-up. That's very cool. Man, they just miss all their spells there on Quincy crew. They throw out the slight chains, was not there. MSS throws the hook to follow. Team Brazil dodge it out. They're able to get both the bottom bounty rune. They will get top on Quincy crew, but more importantly, you get a DD rune here on your war.
Nope. No, give it to Quinn. Come on, make him the protagonist. I guess they're going into Roche with
Armlet
this
makes
one.
DD pretty darn good, man.
I'm not sure they'll be able to take Roche here. I mean, the blinding light is going to make it a little bit easier, but you're going to take a lot of damage doing this one.
You have the Deso, but you don't have the AC finish with the... Yeah, I think they got it with the open wounds armlet use. Should be
Strange
good
to
enough.
say,
It's not the
Radiant's middle
fastest, not
tower
the
is under
easiest
attack.
Roche, but looks like they will be able to get it. These clockwork flares have just been on point. We just hit all 4 on Brazil there.
Took them a really long time, but I guess they got it. Like, you know, the extra attack
I
speed
have
with
no
the
reason
feast,
to lie
all
about
the
such
minus
things.
armor the two of them have. And Assault is just about done. They only need another 200 gold for it, and that's, I think, where they're really going to start taking the fight to Team Brazil.
Yeah, you just infest your Ember Spirit, dive on in with him, and any target you decide to go on is going to get bursted, right? You have that Deso, the AC armor reduction, obviously Life Surge is going to be pumping out so much damage of his own.
He's got the mechanism. He's got a little bit of armor and heal for his team, but it's not going to mean much. I mean, with the Desolator, I think your
Dire's top
mechanism
tower
maybe
is
will heal
being
off
attacked
one
like
Slate of Fist, if
nobody's
that.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, maybe. that's
Radiant's
true.
middle
That's
tower
about
is
it.
under attack.
And that's a lot of your mana pool, 225 mana to pop that.
They smoke up here on Brazil. Look who's sitting on the high ground. Just MSS waiting, trying to scout him out with these clockwork flares. They will run in the Centaur
Dire's
Conqueror,
top
push
tower
him
is under
off the
attack.
high ground here, and this is actually really
Must
good for
I
Brazil. If they
repeat
can
myself?
find a really good engagement onto Quinn or Yawar would be ideal. King RG
Dire's
doesn't
top
have that
tower
blink, but he has the
has
heal to
fallen.
catch Batrider instead.
I could
Laguna
predict this.
completes that kill. Now Clockwork trapped by some ice shards. Doesn't have Snowball though. There's going to be the clumsy net trying to chase after him. LSA will not connect, but MSS surrounded
Quinn
by
will
4
set up
heroes
the hook shot. Oh, never mind. The creep stopped it. I thought he was going to hook shot out and then just TP. That would have been sick. But the bug
was
is
I
providing vision onto him. So he lets himself die and Quinn leaves his friend behind. Absolutely
Yeah, I
disgusting.
mean, they got the tier 2, but losing Batrider there is pretty unfortunate for Quincy crew. I mean, they've got these BKBs. They've got one on Weaver. Mars is almost completed with him. Lena did go for a Lincoln Spear. I'm just so scared about Yawar, man. Yawar, I think, is just going to do what Yawar always does, which is somehow go 0-1 and then end the game like 18-1.
I don't think that he's going to be the main character of this game. I definitely think it's Quinn. You know, that's what the assault was all about. You're enabling Quinn to do even more damage. You know, you run in the front of these fights, force the enemies to target you, and then you blow everybody up with the slice that mounts armor the assault on top of the Desolator. Then like double slice the slice later on once you have that level 25 talent.
Dude, that 25 talent is so good.
Yeah.
Can you use, if you use both fists and then chakra magic, the extra second cooldown on the second one?
No.
Oh.
How it works is like you have 2 Sleight of Fists. It can give you time. Chakra Magic can give you a third one. By the time you've like jumped from target to target so many times in 3 Sleight of Fists, you'll have 4 basically.
Yeah. Yeah. point. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and you can refresh your
Dyer's
orb and
middle
do
tower
it
is
again.
under attack.
Oh my god, no,
I
it's not
feel
worth
like
that
a
kind of money.
broken record.
Dude, what do you mean? Refresher for 8 Sleight of Fist? That sounds good to me.
Yeah, the Octo Slight. The patented move of
Dyer's
Quinn
middle
over
tower
here. Quick
is
finger
under
Quinn,
attack.
the only man known to be able to get off 4 Sleight of Fists in a single second.
Yeah, that would be a lot of damage.
Dyer's
No, I don't know
middle
what you can
tower
do with
is
that,
under
other
an
than just die.
extraordinary amount of radiant. bottom tower
Lelis
is
finally
under attack.
just saving for BKB, which I do really like. Just wants to have that offensive BKB option. You are just running at Enchantress behind the tower. Still had Rage up, so doesn't end up getting the kill, but does end up infesting. Ooh, they saw Tusk. They're going for him. Flare on the mark. The Blink Dagger into the lasso. It's there to flee. He does have vision for a moment, but there's going to be the lasso. The clumsy net. Wait a minute. Oh, no. A counter clumsy net. But slight changes there.
Yeah, that was a pretty clumsy move, I'd say that, for sure.
Oh, my God, Neff. Stop it. You're not allowed to do that.
And,
That was pretty good. I like it. I approve. I approve.
there's no snowballing out of that one. And Quincy Crew, they're looking to take the fight to the enemy team. You still have 5k net worth here, but it doesn't feel like it. Costa Vile, he's looking pretty big. He had a pretty big dinner before this game, it looks like. Looking
Yeah.
large.
You know, he may be a tiny little bug, dude, but this guy, he's dense. He's thick.
Yeah. I like it. The high density Costa Vile Weaver. It's getting pretty close to his Orchid here. How much is for the complete Orchid? Oh, Aegis now expires. They didn't end up getting a use out of that one on Quincy Crew, unfortunately. I think they'll look to take a fight here regardless. What was that time lapse? Were they that
He
worried
time lapsed
about?
back so that because he TP base, grabbed Orchid, and then time lapsed back.
Oh, I thought I heard the sound, but I hadn't seen it. I thought maybe he was dodging. Jump coming out. This anyway.
It looks like they're getting ready to smoke. They're all grouped up here behind the tier 2 tower.
Quincy
Yeah.
Crew does. Alright, it's off a cooldown another 15 seconds. By the time you take a fight and you need to use it, you'll have it available. So you're not going to be punished for that one.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I don't think they saw the flare, so they're heading top lane. They know Quinn's up here pushing the pushing the lane.
of
But now he's
invisibility.
all the way back bottom, grabs an invis rune. Dude, this is a huge rune to have because this smoke, I mean, he might be able to pop it. Oh wait, he popped their smoke
Sorry,
with
I
the
just
remnants.
noticed that Dyer's
Oh
bottom
my
tower is under
goodness.
attack.
Quinn Callahan, unintentional
Dyer's
gamer
bottom
here,
tower
but
is
very
under
valued.
attack.
Did you catch that, Nat?
No, I didn't.
When he took the remnant from top lane, from like here, and went all the way
I
across
don't
the
mean to
map,
be
at the time Brazil was
alarmist,
running through river
but
smoke, and he
Dyer's
popped all their
bottom tower
smokes.
is under
In a
attack.
stroke
of cunning, or perhaps of desperation, Dyer's structures
Not
have
bad.
been
Sorry,
fortified. I just noticed that Dyer's
That one
bottom
works in a
tower
weird
is
way
under
with
attack.
how Fire Emblem, the location of your hero when you're traveling somewhere with Fire Emblem. I remember having a
Dyer's
conversation, I
bottom
think, with
tower has
Howie
fallen.
about that a couple years ago. I forget the exact mechanics behind it, though.
Well, this is queuing up
Dyer's
in
bottom tower
Octarine
is
for some
under
reason. It's a little
attack.
bit weird. You go ahead and give Greater Fairy Fire on over to the Lifestealer, just a free 40 damage. Very nice.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Craigie code found, so that's probably going to go the way of Batrider. Although the clumsy net's pretty good, it does set up a lot for you. You're able to just BKB on top of throwing the clumsy, gap that distance a little bit easier. Gonna give it a coddle. Wouldn't hate it on that hero.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, he's only holding an Ironwood tree right now. Certainly somebody picks it up.
Ooh, Quickening Charm for Lelis there. He's gonna be super happy about that. Lower cooldown reduction on Lasso, Firefly, and Flame Break. Considering he's not getting any help from SVG this game, they all go to the Ember Spirit. They go ahead and put the Spider Legs on Lifestealer. Quinn's gonna take that Greater Fairy Fire, which
Radiant's top
is
tower
nice
is
since he
under
does have
attack.
that excellent finish.
Let's see the damage. God, it does crit on top of the Slate of Fish. And so the
Yeah.
160 multiplied by the 160% as well.
All right, the flare at the CKJ, they're ready to go. Lelis does have this infested hero inside of him, but a nice Yule's set up into the arena. He's gonna find Lelis, but where's the follow? It's a life stealer bomb, baby. It's a surprise as he just jumped right on out. MSS now on the run. Chase does so much damage. The damage from this Ember is huge, but they're not finding anything. Does he have a DD? He does. Oh my God. Quinn Callahan, he's gonna try and carry this fight, turn it around. 40 on the backside does go down. It's a 1 for, it's 2 for 2. They buy back actually on that Enchantress. Quinn, he's got to do some heavy lifting here if he wants to try and find this kill, but he will get that TP. MSS. Roach respawns on his face.
I would say this could be good for Team Brazil, but unfortunately, you're going to take a lot of damage from this one. And you have to keep in mind, Quinn, he's doing some big damage. He's not going to be able to get in there by the time DD is under attack. Still active. I think they might even have to give this one up.
Yeah, it looks like it's already dead. They have the damage, man. It's too darn good. That bug from Weaver. They're going to give Aegis on over the Weaver.
Classic
Flee.
extinct. He always punched it at the last hit on the Roshan.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Of classic Flea.
All right, DD Quinn was not enough to carry the fight for Quincy crew.
Is under attack.
Only about 3,000 gold back? No, it's almost 4,000. Okay.
He's gonna blink dagger before this next, and more ways to shoot down. Who is now going a BKB. His damage is gonna start.
Please been found. The last is there. Do they have the damage to finish this off though? He's already committed the snowball. He will die to Lels. In comes Coach to Belay though. You gotta be careful. He does have Arcane Rune, but there is gonna be the nice signs from Mindbreaker. Has to BKB this. No TP for 15, but does have Blink. There you go. Well timed. Trying to zone out Coach Billy. There is going to be the second Firefly. The cooldown eruption with Arcane Rune and Bat Rider is real funny.
Oh yeah. Oh, tried to go for that light strike over Ray regardless, but he ends up dodging with just the blink dagger. He's so far ahead right now.
Yeah, Weaver's huge. Coach Billy has done a fantastic game. He's even got the Aegis now to boot. That Orchid pickup was really nice.
I'm not sure he's gonna be finishing this item though. Maybe later he'll turn it into the God, I forget the name of it. So many little people build it now. What is it called? The super orchid?
Yeah,
the Bloodthorn. That's the one.
What do you call it? Super Orchid? Yes, that is exactly what it is called, sir. I like this. UR has to go back for the Manta due to the silence from that Orchid. Makes a lot of sense. You have to be able to have it. You don't want to build BKB on this hero. I like Manta a lot more, so. We'll see them infest the Clockwork this time as opposed to Lelis. I think Lelis needs to be the secondary initiation right now. He's been struggling a lot. He does have BKB completed now, so that Yule's in Tamar's Spear Arena should be able to be dodged.
MSS sees Suicide Initiator.
Ooh,
looks like
BC to Mars. Do they go in though? Mars is not really the hero you want to initiate on. He's so tanky, but a nice snowball is going to be found here on the backside. Tuck throws him into the air. He's got a lot of armor, but not enough as he just gets melted. And now Lelis, he's already used that lasso. They just got to try to get what they can. You are bashing out of the lead, protected by a Lincoln Spare. The Will-O-Wisp comes out, but not going to hold much in place. It's just going to be KJ on the Enchantress. Hook shot to the backside. Really, he gets the cheese just in time. Lena's going to be able to survive. 40 off. Gets caught by slide chains. Trying to make that gap close. Silenced up on Yawar. He goes down. We talked about how strong it is.
Absolutely bodied there by that Orchid on Costa Belay. Ripped that man apart. You're gonna need a BKB. He's going for the Manta style, but he's still tons of gold off. And when he's forced all the way back on his base, his BKB's still on cooldown.
Gonna be a massacre.
Well, they're gonna be able to get that clock. Oh, the force staff. What a sick play there.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle
just some
tower
style
is under
points here
Radiant's
from KJ.
structures are fortified. There appears to be some sort of magic at work.
Have to take the
Quincy Crew's not
forward.
any of these fights. Every fight is just going the way of Team Brazil.
Yep,
Radiant's
managed to
middle
grab the
tower
Aegis
is
there.
under
It's still
attack.
up for another minute and
I
15
have no
seconds.
reason
And
to lie
I
about
think they're just trying to
Radiant's
stall,
middle
stop
tower
him from
has
pushing the
fallen.
high ground with his Orchid.
Someone
They're
must
not
be
going to be able to
very
bring down
pleased
close to
with
Belay
themselves.
twice.
Or
You have pretty big
himself.
damage here on Quinn.
Singular antecedent, singular pronoun. Dire's structures are fortified.
But hey, it's not enough at this point. Yeah, you know, and Lifestealer, I don't know about this Basher. I think you more so just should have focused on building maybe a BKB instead of a Manta, you know? Go the Eternal Envy build, my friend.
Ooh, who'd they catch?
Mega
KJ
kill.
on the Enchantress. One little slap there from the Ember Spirit. Takes about half of her HP. All right, very nice.
It would appear Radiant's top tower is
doing
under
a bit
attack.
of work here. 3 minutes till the next tier of neutral items drop. We'll see what they manage to snag then. For now, I think finishing this Daedalus is super important for Quinn. That'll increase his damage by a lot.
Yeah, he really does need it.
The 25 talent as well.
Yeah, that is true. I do worry though. I think the
Radiant's
longer
top
this
tower
game
is
goes
under
on,
attack.
it goes to Quincy Crew, right?
It does.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. I feel like it goes to Quincy Crew. I'm looking at Brazil. They haven't taken a barracks. It's 35 minutes. They've been winning every fight, but Quincy Crew, they're playing calm.
Yeah, the cool, calm, and collected one, as Brother Brack says.
Yeah.
Quinn. He's does his work cut out for him. Well, after he clears, I think this camp, they grab the bounty runes. He'll be able to buy the Demon Edge, just a little bit more for his Daedalus. Another 800 gold here on top of what he's got so far. Clear out this creep wave. They're buying themselves the time. I think they're gonna hit a couple of timings simultaneously on Quincy Crew on this next Roshan. Almost have the Octarine core done, so that'll help him out a little bit. Be able to reduce the cooldown of BKB. Lassos, Napalm is going to be pretty good. Keeper of Light unfortunately doesn't have much going for him. A 4-staff would be pretty good, but he's still got a lot of gold until he has that one done. And of course, you did finish Solar Crest. I'm not sure how much that's going to do for you on MSS's game. You don't really have anyone to pop that on as they hit high ground. I feel like when you're winning a game super hard on some of these heroes, yes, Solar Crest is great. You toss it up onto your ally hero. Right now, it's...
Yeah, man, I'm right there with you. I think Lelith's mid lane. He gets baited. KJ, not really the hero you want to go on. Head back up. Lelis takes a little bit of damage, but he's gonna be fine. Ooh, baby, that's a DD rune for Costa Belay. I'm sure they're gonna give him the bottle for that one, and they do. Make sure to have it for the next fight.
Quick. Daedalus is complete.
Oh, you got that very quick.
Yeah. Quick Quinn. Quick farming Quinn.
Stop. He's just always gonna quick finger Quinn to us from now on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Until the entire scene starts
I don't
calling
need to
quick
be
finger Quinn or
alarmist,
farming Quinn.
but
I won't stop.
Dire's bottom tower
I'll
is
be with you,
under
man.
attack.
It'll be a... Alright,
They
they
said-
do see Quinn in mid lane here. He's got there's gonna be the blink. They get the nice spear. They set it up. Gets pushed to the wall. Punch in as well. There's gonna be
Dire's
the
top tower is under attack.
He's out.
Must I repeat myself?
Quick finger Quinn. Say it with me, buddy. Say it with
Quick finger Quinn, everybody. Look at this
Dire's
man
top
go.
tower is
He doesn't
being attacked
even
like
pop the
nobody's
BKB there. Cool, calm, and collected. He gets out of that one. Enemy team in shambles. Mind is broken. Bring that man
Dire's top
down.
tower
He's
is
simply
under
too
attack.
good. Now, Roshan,
He gets the hook shot. He's bouncing RD. There's the infested lifesteal. He's looking for the backside. Close to Belay's got a DD rune. You need to be careful. Yawar comes out looking for the Mars, but he's so damn tanky. He's got that BKB. He just runs away. They're going to punch that Batrider into the air. They drop him down. No problem at all. The Orchid comes out. He's looking for SVG. The shards are going to block
you
him
were
for
a
a
millennial,
moment, and
double
he's dead
tail
as well.
wicked
2 quick
sick.
kills for Brazil. They can keep chasing if they want, but these guys, they're objective gamers. They want to be able to push this mid lane.
yeah.
Is Roche up? Definitely not. I didn't even look at the timer. It's 46 seconds away.
It's a little bit faster, but everyone on Quincy Crew is going to be back up at the time it spawns, so they'll be over there to take a fight if they try to disengage and go for that one. Quinn is going to be able to hold the high ground
Radiant's
here, though,
middle
I feel.
tower
You know, he'll
is
just go
under
behind
attack.
here. He'll cut the
Radiant's
creep forward.
structures
Never mind, he's not going to do that at all.
fortified.
He's doing something completely different. I have no idea what this guy's up to.
Radiant's
I won't even try to
middle
read. Oh,
tower
he's
is
going for the
under
rune.
attack.
He's too smart. He wants a double damage rune. He wants an arcane. He finds exactly what he needs.
Arcane's pretty
Now he
sick,
can-
but
Radiant's middle
they're
tower has fallen.
in shambles. They're
Radiant's
actually just gonna let it go.
under attack with themselves.
Interesting.
Sorry,
They're legitimately gonna go. You are pushing bottom.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Crew's like, all right, well, we
Radiant's
lost
middle
one plane
barracks
of
are
barracks,
under
not the end of the
attack.
world.
In a blow to the dire,
They
their
get a tier
bottom tower
2,
has
but this
fallen.
is a big win for Brazil. We were just talking about how they needed to get
I'll just point out
lane of
that
barracks. They
Radiant's
finally
middle
do.
barracks
Roshan
has
just
fallen.
spawns. They're gonna back up, walk right on into there. Mars has a timeless relic. That is beautiful. Blair will scout.
You could give Quincy an opportunity back to get in this game if you let a fight go here. They just
They have
hit
a
so
good
many
ward.
times.
They have a really good ward. Slight change. They blink in. They get the last one to feet onto the Fleet Tusk. Great ult there from the Will-O-Wisp, but it's not enough. They get the BKBs up. They're starting to run away quick. He's just doing so much damage with his arcane. He needs to kill him. He takes an LSA. He gets silenced up. There's the Laguna Blade. He's got to heal. He gets pushed out of the arena by Fleet's kick. He's got to survive. There's the slight change. They catch the Weaver. He's got a time left. He can keep himself in this game, but there's the back. He's caught by detection, but he's finally going to be able to make it outside. Dust does connect the slight chase. They get him. They take down the Weaver. 95 seconds without buyback.
Quinn, he zones out
goodness.
3 heroes there as the Weaver tries to fight the whole enemy team, but they just didn't have the damage to bring him down under the effects of that BKB. Then, of course, Flea in the end there kicks him out of the arena. I'm not sure it would have mattered, though, at the end of that fight, you know. I don't think they have the damage for Quinn anymore. And Aghanim's Scepter done. Aghanim's Blessing on Quinn. It is too strong. He's got the cheese as well. Bottle? Does Bottle the Illusion? No, doesn't want to waste the time. He's got places to go,
Like
people
bot
to
lane.
kill.
He's got 5 remnants. He's ready to go, man. He's also got Spell Prism. I'm not sure if you saw that. Huge item for this hero. BKB just gonna try and run down 40R on this Lena. Forces her BKB, but the hook shot is there. She has Lincoln's, but guess what? Who needs targetable spells? We can just kill you, sir. Laguna comes out, holding him in place. Nice spear. Gonna put Lelis against the wall, followed by Flea. The Walrus Punch. A lot of damage. He can bring him down. He's protected by a Glimmer. If you lose the Lena, no buyback. She's dead for 80. Flea. He falls as well. Quincy crew. Just what?
Quinn's not done. He
How did
wants
we get
more.
here? How did we get here?
How did he get here? He's gonna go into your fountain. He lashes the 2 of them up. There's no way for them to get away.
They
my
have
God.
no detection. KJ protected by a Glimmer walks into the base. King RD, the front man. Oh, infest. It sends him all the way back to that tower, but Quinn close by. Dude, Chakra Magic can give him that second slight. Do it. Nope, not gonna do it. They're a little bit afraid. They don't want to go too far.
Yeah, Quinn just, oh my god, 51 XP from having that level 25 talent. I'm curious as if he gets the Revenant charge restore time because he has that eggs now.
He goes Sleight of Fist for sure.
He has
Yeah.
a Slate of Fist. There it is. He's gonna go even more damage with this next item. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Divine Rapier picked up this game. You'll love to see it. But the SVG, he almost got that one. The reason why he committed so far forward there is he's trying to get in the enemy shop in order to buy dust. He's going for that next level play, yeah.
That makes sense. I would really like an IS Scotty on Quinn this game.
I don't know about...
You're against 2 ranged cores. Gives you a lot of really good, like really effective spread of the Eye of Scotty onto those heroes. Some health in case he gets blown up. I don't know. I think it could be decent.
I think he'll go for the Divine Rapier. I'm calling it.
I mean, I don't know if you go Divine. I think he's a little bit afraid to go Divine because giving a Divine to a Weaver is like borderline game losing. It's so scary if a Weaver gets a Divine Rapier. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, dude. Quinn Callahan, this man, he's a madman.
Dire's
Like,
middle
do you think he
tower
does it?
is
He
under
might.
attack.
Might.
I feel
Never know
like
where
a
you're gonna
broken
get.
record. Dire's middle tower has fallen. As any fool
What the hell
can see.
happened? Did somebody activate BKB? What was done? They all chanted right there.
I don't know, man. I guess they're a little bit afraid. Yoar, he's just on their high ground, clicking him down. Pops that rage. Now just disengage. Does have Aegis still, but not quite to his plus 1.5 rage duration talent. He needs that at 25.
With flair.
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh, was
Okay.
it?
Where is it? Where is it? There's a Havoc Hammer that is supposed to be on Brazil, but isn't. Where'd it go? There it is. It's on the clockwork. That's what it was.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, that would have been a big item to have on your Mars.
Yeah. Do you care over Timeless Relic?
It would have been a big item to have on your Tusk. It's just a very good item. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
That's unfortunate. I don't know when exactly that happened, but you know, MSS, he finds what he needs. He's got the Havoc Hammer himself as well. He's just going to carry this in his backpack, I think.
It's a medal, right? It's just like a sign of dominance.
Yeah,
I don't think it's anything else.
You might want to give that to Yuar, in fact. You know, that's a lot of damage for him, given the fact that he's a little bit lacking right now. It's with 30 damage, 18 strength. That's quite a bit.
Over the spider legs? Yeah. A lot, actually.
Well, he's got leveler for when he wants to hit the base, but, you know, for hitting heroes, it is so much when you already have that much attack speed. He's attacking, what? He gets attack off every 0.41 seconds. Increases DPS by a lot.
Dire's
And of course, it'll get people off of them, like the
fortified.
Tusk and whatnot, if he needs to slow them down on top of the open wounds. It's tons of burst.
Bunch of chat wheels coming out here from Brazil as they're kind of on the back foot here, trying to figure out what to do.
The backs are against the wall. This game, which is, you know, suddenly been going in the favor of Quincy crew. What's Quinn doing?
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is
didn't
under
even
attack.
You know, that's the safe item. I think he's going to go Divine Rapier now.
Boo, Quinn. Boo.
Boring. This guy.
People want blood.
Yeah, you don't need boots when you have 5 remnants.
Everyone's there right now just talking about in chat. Quinn helping his former teammates by kicking him out.
Ooh, they got the slide chains onto the Weaver. He does get dispelled. They're going to walk out of that arena thanks to that really convenient Minotaur horn. Nicely done. All right, big spell down. They've got King RD. He still has BKB. Question is, do you want to re-engage? They're waiting to go up onto the high ground. Ember tanks that first step, pops his BKB. He's ready to go. He's going to turn on the damage right away. Carry forced the BKB levels, looking for a lasso target, but he's just getting slowed by these, the Scotty. There's going to be a huge Will-O-Wisp holding 4 heroes in Blade Fleet. Finally gets the lasso. King RD falls as well. Backside of the fight is just Ghost to Belay. He's got nothing left but a time lapse. Can they hold him down long enough? The chains are going to hold him in place, but he's able to successfully get it up on the top side. Lena just getting beat down by War's Life Stealer over and over. 4 heroes dead on Brazil.
And there's just nothing they can do. Quinn with almost 10,000 hero damage in that team fight.
Dire's
Keep in mind, he
middle
wasn't even on
tower is
top of
under
them the
attack.
whole time. He went off, he chased Enchantress, then he came back in. This guy is able to do so much work in these
I
team
am
fights. These
required
double,
to
triple
point out
slides,
that Dire's
destroying the
middle
enemy
tower,
team.
Dire's
And
middle
it's not
barracks
even
are under
necessary.
attack. If you're just
Didn't
tuning
even
in,
use this item.
Dire's middle
I wish I
barracks
could
has
see
fallen.
the slide
Dire's
fist
middle
cooldown
barracks
when you
has
have charges,
fallen.
right?
Dire's middle tower
Unfortunately,
is
as soon as we go to
under
25 health, the
attack.
cooldown goes away. So I want to see what it is with Spell Prism.
It's like
Dire's middle tower
4.2 or
has
something.
fallen. Dire's middle tower
Right,
is under attack.
Clockwork, force the Minotaur horn again. Nicely done. Hook shot. I don't know where that just went. That was a little bizarre. Lilith just staring down the barrel of Costa Belay, and he will end up falling. BKB has he has a Divine Rapier on Costa Belay.
Dire's middle tower is under an
Ooh,
extraordinary
this guy does some
amount of
serious damage. He
stress.
doesn't have the gem in an attack
Dire's middle
though.
tower has
And they just
fallen.
get a gem on MSS. They're objective gamers. They know it's time to try and finish this off. He just gets a consolation kill there on the Keeper of the Light, but Quincy crew, they come back so far. They were down the whole game, and then boom, that Roche fight is just all Quincy crew.
Radiant team, ban. Dire team, pick.
Transitioning. Oh, fuck, my fucking nose keeps running, dude. What is this?
Radiant team, pick.
I speak for the trees.
All right. Transitioning in
10
3,
seconds remaining.
2, and 1. Hello, everybody, and
5
welcome
seconds
back to the
remaining.
Monster Energy Dota Summit 13 online. We're halfway through the second series of the day, Quincy crew versus Team Brazil, and a heck of a first game, honestly. Neff, what do you think, man? What does Team Brazil need to do differently here? You know these guys, you know them.
You know, I was talking to the coach. I couldn't get a whole lot out of him between these two games. God. I don't know, man. The drafting there was rough. It looks like they want to go a little bit more all out in their push, though, because they opened this game with the Nature's Prophet, who is seen in use in basically every position, hasn't he?
Yeah, Nature's Prophet is one of those heroes that you can pretty much just run 1 through 5.
Dire team, pick.
Yeah. And instantly they
Radiant
respond
team,
with the
pick.
Mars, so they've got some early aggression of their own coming out, and Clockwork this
Good
game.
deny pick. Very good deny pick.
They don't-
It's so hard to play Clockwork, or to play Nature's Prophet when there's a Clockwork in the game. He's just constantly going to flare you, provide vision that you don't want them to have, and he just hook shots you from
10
downtown.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
They just dunks on your face.
you're pretty happy to pair it with the Mars
5
as well.
seconds
You know, you get the
remaining.
spear inside the cogs, setting that one up for him very nicely. So Team Brazil, they're off to a good start once again. I liked their draft last time. I didn't like how they closed it out. So a few good opening picks. We'll see if they can keep this going towards the end, though. I'm just, again, so surprised that they didn't ban out that Ember. They had every opportunity to, and it felt telegraphed.
Yeah, it did. To you and I both, all right, it was a pretty obvious Ember game that was going to come out. One of Quinn's absolute best heroes. He was one of the people who
Dire
was
team
playing
back.
Ember when everyone, thought it still wasn't a very good hero. And he just crushes people with it. An incredibly good game from him. We'll see what they can do. They get the Phoenix, though. What a great combination. The Mars Phoenix. It actually hasn't had a lot of success. We've seen this hero get picked a few times, but it's actually lost, I think, more often
10
than not
seconds
recently.
remaining. Radiant team, ban.
They've just allowed Snapfire to be picked against. You know, Snapfire is such an amazing hero right now. You do have 3 bans available now on Quincy Crew. I imagine one of those has to be the Snapfire. If they don't
Dire
just pick
team
it
ban.
for themselves right after here. Which they might do, you know, you have the
Radiant
Mars,
team
you have the Phoenix
ban.
available. You can put the Snapfire in the mid lane. In fact, Team Brazil might just lit it through here and let things slip again. It's getting out-drafted by Quincy.
Yeah.
Let's see. You would love to see it. Now they get rid of the Ember Spirit. They get rid of the Void. Are they going to get rid of the Storm here? Do you really ban out every Quinn hero?
You have Nature's
seconds
Prophet. If you
remaining.
want to run this as a core, you have to ban the Storm.
5 seconds
But
Yeah.
then you leave his Invoker in, right? Like,
You leave the Invoker in, yeah. I feel as if I think you could leave the Storm Spirit in here. You could pick up a Silencer immediately afterwards. You're not that happy building a Yule Scepter on a Storm Spirit, unfortunately. You know, it's a little bit better on the Ember and the Void. But they're thinking pretty hard about the last ban, the second last ban here on Quincy Crew. Maybe just discussing what they want to do. They tend to use a lot of their reserve time in like the second ban phase and the
Yeah.
second pick phase. They don't leave a whole lot to close things out. They tend to have things figured out by then, which I really like.
Dire team, ban.
they ban the Storm.
Radiant team, ban.
Whoa.
Get rid of the Invoker. So after this one, I think it'll definitely be a Snapfire picked up by Quincy Crew next year.
By Quincy crew, huh?
Yep. We'll see it. I predicted it last time. I'm predicting it this time. I'm activating the almonds in my
10
brain right
seconds
now.
remaining.
Yeah, I've got it all.
You think it's
figured out.
MSS's hero or SVG's hero?
5 seconds remaining.
Or do you think? Because it's not a Quinn hero. UR is not playing it. It's going to be the
Radiant
other support.
team, pick.
They banned the Bat Rider. Okay, yeah, it's a good ban. That makes sense.
Don't want to worry about getting kidnapped. Now let's see it. Let's see that Snapfire pick. I swear to God, if you make me look stupid in front of thousands of people, you need to make me look like a smart guy.
You know, it's all right, man.
10
Yeah, everyone
seconds
already
remaining.
believes you're a smart guy. Everyone already knows you're a smart guy. If Quincy Crew picks
5
something
seconds
besides
remaining.
Snapfire, it's not because you're wrong, it's because they're wrong.
Exactly. That is the only reason I see them
Dire
not banning
team
that one
pick.
out there, though. There it is, the Snapfire.
Oh, that's a weird cosmetic for the Snapfire.
Yeah, look
Even
at
named
it,
different.
everybody.
Kunka?
Did you start your game in a different language? I'm seeing Snapfire here.
Oh, mine might be in a different language. Hold on, let me look here.
10 seconds remaining.
No? Oh god. Oh god. What is
5 seconds
All right, we're
remaining.
fine.
Actually switching language to your game.
Jerry almost ruined the draft lobby. Just what a schmuck, honestly.
Honestly, I expect nothing else from Jerry, but you have tons of time now on Team Brazil. Very few times have we seen Kunkka in this tournament, actually. Nobody grabs it at the start of their draft, and it's usually banned either in the second or the third phase when it does look pretty good. So it's on everybody's mind, clearly, but we haven't got to see a whole lot of it. So it'll probably be Quinn on this hero. And Team Brazil, you know, you're going to be a little bit hesitant. Oh, Snapfire is banned first. I'm insane. Everyone's going to be making fun of me for maybe 10 minutes. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't wait for the dumb caster comments that's gonna come to follow this. Like, wow, stupid casters, bad casters, dumb cat. It's just every time.
Oh
every
no,
time.
they call me things like baby analyst and snap dumb and things like
Radiant
that.
team
Yeah.
pick.
Bands, Omega lol, all that good stuff.
I actually just have a Discord covering the majority of it. Our usernames on it. On the first ban there, so I didn't see it.
Don't worry, I can turn your camera off if you want for a
10
moment.
seconds
I can
remaining.
hide you.
The shame? No, the people need to see the shame. It is well deserved right
5
now.
seconds remaining.
You guys get your laugh for now. We'll get you in the future here. You'll see. Monkey King picked up now. Amazing against the Kunkka. Jingu Master is probably what they're going to be maxing out there. And of course, the bonus armor that Monkey King got recently when they completely ruined his ultimate by taking the Echo Saber effect away from it is going to do a lot
Dire
of work.
team pick.
And they grab the Jakiro next. So it's decent push of their own, and it's good counter push against what they've got going on. You know, you throw the Macro Pyre out on top of Nature's Prophet when he's trying to push, it burns down his treants. Monkey King has trouble holding position with an Aghanim Scepter. He normally needs to sit in front of the
10
tower with that
seconds
one.
remaining.
So they off. Here, this feels a little bit awkward.
5
from Quincy's
seconds
crew,
remaining.
and it also feels like they're lacking damage. You're always going to need to come online in a big way this game. I think this is a game where you grab his Morphling, right? But we're in another scenario where next you've got 4 either bans or deny picks coming out from Team Brazil, so we have time to get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Do you even grab? You definitely grab Morphling here. It's looking pretty good this game so far.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Trying to think what other options you
Dire
have.
team
I mean,
ban.
it's Costabile. He plays the hero. Yeah, you're right. There he goes. Okay, good.
Nope, deny pick. On that one, it's pretty good for them as well. And then they
Radiant
close
team
one out with
ban.
a couple of options. You grab a Wind Ranger and put block the position 5. So they might do that one. We'll see if Quincy Crew bans that one out.
I actually really like the Morphling here for Team Brazil. It's a no-brainer, actually. Great at killing the egg.
10
You can
seconds
dodge out
remaining.
Kunkka's X with Waveform. Mars, not a good lane. Not a good hero against
5
Morphling
seconds
in lane.
remaining.
Nicely done.
I think it would have been good for either team.
Yeah.
We'll see what they pair with the Morphling, though. You do want something to morph into. Monkey King isn't amazing.
Dire
you
team
throw
ban.
I mean, Clockwork is all right. Nature's Prophet is all right. You can teleport around the map, but you want something a little bit more, right? You want like the Wind Ranger or the Earth Shaker to be able to jump around the team fights. You know, have that huge initiation, the lockdown. They got rid of the Slardar.
10
They're
seconds
convinced you still
remaining.
need an offlane.
Safe lane Slar could have been pretty
Radiant
good.
team ban.
But we have safe lane Morphling.
Oh,
Dire
I'm sorry.
team
I was
pick.
never mind. Ignore
Yeah.
what I just said. I didn't realize it was Quincy that banned it. Okay, you know what?
Dying. It's been a long couple of days here. You know, we're up all night playing Dire Tide and the new Pokemon that came out. Thank God they delayed Cyberpunk.
Dude, I don't know where I'd be. I got so many games I gotta play in this for the
10
next
seconds remaining.
month, and I wouldn't be able to do it if Cyberpunk came out.
Yep.
5 seconds
Valve definitely,
remaining.
I think, had something to do with it. I think they just called up CD Projekt Red and was like, "Hey, we're releasing this thing called Dire Tide. Do you guys mind moving your game release, please?" And CD Projekt Red was like, "Of course." No problem at all.
If you want to be on the Steam platform, you're gonna have to watch yourselves. We will affect a million of your purchases if you don't delay this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
please, Valve, we don't want no
Radiant
trouble.
team pick.
Legion Commander.
All right, that's a good pick. Legion here, pretty solid.
It's all right. You got good lockdown. You'll be able to counter out some of this stun. You are worried about like just them bursting down the Morphling. Legion is gonna be a decent save for that
10
one.
seconds remaining.
So again, just comboing like a
Five
spear
seconds
onto
remaining.
and then followed up like a taunt.
And
Choose your hero, my
End it
good
with
friend.
the Sven. Okay, that's something that Morphling could steal if he gets an Egg Scepter. Suddenly you're flying around with the Morphling, disabling people with the Storm Bolt. You've got Warcry on your side. The Great Cleave isn't going to do a whole lot, but
I'm
you've
not.
got some stuff to...
I'm not completely sold on the Sven here. I don't know.
Me either. You needed somebody with tons and tons of damage, but I think Morphling fights pretty well into the Sven.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. It's not a bad matchup for the Morphling. He just has to make sure he doesn't get caught. If Morphling finds a lot of good farm, he should be able to stay ahead, and then it's a pretty great matchup. It's just one of those things. Like, can you actually stay in
10
front of
seconds
Yawar
remaining.
on one of his like good heroes? Right, Yawar seems to always find a
5
massive amount of
seconds
farm in
remaining.
these games. It's so bad. Oh God, there it is. They're the name calling. It begins. Oh no.
Is it happening?
It's happening. There it is. Oh God.
Just depressed, dude. I'm tired.
Wait, what? Where was that? Oh no.
Give me a caster. Feel the shame. Oh God, it's here. I'm melting.
It's fine. We get a couple of these a day. For sure. We don't give Jerry this much leniency because this guy, he's on parole. We're trying to give him his life back. But you got to keep him on a short leash.
All right. It's a.
I just watched fucking timeout and chat immediately.
Get him, mod. Sick him, boys.
Get him. Take him out of here.
Take the shot.
Please don't make classic. All right.
That's more like it. Somebody give Galuru VIP.
You really
Galuru?
should prepare
Oh, no,
for
Matt.
battle.
VIP. Alright. They're insane chat lines.
The new chat line. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that came out because there's custom chat lines now for Dire Tide. I'm assuming that's just one of them. Very cool.
Packet loss, alright, they need a moment. We are playing on US East after all. You have to keep in mind, Quincy crew, they do have a ping advantage over the enemies here.
Wait.
You good?
What? What?
Are you okay?
Huh?
What are you...
So that's how they do the Morphling taunt. Apparently, go click Morphling and then click the.
Yeah, it turns into a
spectator.
shotgun.
No, click the. Spectator.
Oh!
Yeah, they actually teleport Morphling below the stage and just replace his model.
Are you serious, Valve?
Good old Valve, baby. We've exposed them.
Oh my god, you guys, are you even trying?
That's incredible.
Everybody, they were laughing at me a moment ago. Soon they'll be laughing at Valve. Make fun of them instead of
look
me.
Look at how dumb Morphling looks right now. Look at his face. Look at he's just sitting here like,
Oh shit,
all
they're
right.
on to me.
They figured it out. What do we do?
That is hilarious. Some of the solutions that game devs come up with. You know?
Yeah. Boo, indeed, huh? Well, Frozen Melee is back. He has risen from the depths of the map, ready to fight another day.
I'm actually
curious.
looking at the map from underneath now.
I'm waiting. Oh my gosh, it actually breaks spectator. Incredible.
Yeah. I get to see a lot of interesting things down here. There's actually Civilization 5 down here?
Is that what it is? Hold
Yeah.
on, I'm gonna wait for a nice and good meme here. Give me a sec. Come on, do it again.
30 seconds to battle. I had
We
a
all float
terrarium
down
once,
here, right? Is that
rather
one-
like
is that-
this.
is that
Well,
the,
except with mice and
I believe that is the
But
Pennywise.
the possibilities for combat were much the same.
Very nice. All right.
It's actually not that interesting out of the map.
No, it's not. But very cool thing that we just figured out. I'm sure we were the first ones in the entire world. All these millions of
The
gamers.
battle
Here we are.
begins.
We were the first to do it.
Yep. Ricky with the journalism.
Yeah. You know, we got our big brain analyst here and our big brain observer Jerry, who just happened to click the right button. You know, sometimes he does some good stuff for us.
I'm just glad people look at Valve instead of me.
You know, that's all that attention away.
Yeah.
Mid lane Quinn Kunkka
Warriors of the
versus
wood.
40R on the Monkey King. One of those lanes that, oh wow, actually mischief tiebreaker. Pretty spicy.
Not for you.
He'll only be able to do that with the first one, though. I mean, every so often he'll be able to do it, but you can just cancel the auto attack as well.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit difficult to dodge, especially on the ping that he's on. It's going to
Oh.
be difficult to figure out when exactly he's going to commit it.
Just getting denied after denied thanks to Jingu Mastery. It's what makes this lane really scary. It's the reason you go Orb of Venom level 1 as opposed to a Quelling Blade, because you just rely on the bonus damage from Jingu as opposed to having that bonus damage from Quelling Blade. Quinn, I mean, he's doing a lot of damage. He's going to get level 2 under the tower on the Monkey King, though, so we'll be able to heal a lot of this off. Yep, and Boundless Strike. There you go. Full health basically on the Monkey King. Very nice. Well played by 40R.
They nerfed the level 1 Jingu Mastery damage, didn't they?
Yeah, it got nerfed pretty heavily when they changed and gave him like 2.5 additional armor or something.
Yeah. They increased his Jingu Mastery with his talent as well, so they made him like a little bit weaker in the laning phase as far as like his skill potential goes, but harder to kill.
Yeah, they made him less of a meme hero against melee units, right? Like he used to just be so good against other melee heroes, but then just trash otherwise in lane. And they balanced it out. Similar to what they did to the Rikamaru, right? They made his laning stage actually pretty decent to counteract the fact that he has incredibly low like base stats and stuff like that. So,
But then they also killed his agility growth rate.
I mean, he always had low ability growth rate.
It wasn't 1.4 though.
Yeah, they definitely reduced it even more, but it was never good.
They cut it by like half or something like that. It hurt. My Ricky stonks.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. SVG. Yeah. Lycosis Courier takes it down there. Oh, you guys got to be careful with these things.
KJ's got teleportation. He could, oh, this might be our first blood. Nice heal off there from King RD, though. SC Tech's pretty good ability in this lane. Who would have guessed?
Normally.
Yeah, this is something that we discussed. It's going to stop them from blowing up the Morphling later in the game as well. So it's a useful tool to have in the kit. And Nature's probably just TP's out, TP's back in wait. He's going to go somewhere else? What's he doing right now? He's just canceling every so often. Stop wasting time, KJ. We got other places to watch.
Yep.
Jerry, take the camera somewhere
Radiant's
else.
structures are
Mid
not
lane,
only
Quinn gonna get thrown up into the air.
fortified,
Does
cunning, or perhaps
fortify the wave.
desperation. Dyer's
He typed in
structures
a
have
great
been
bounce strike, though.
fortified.
Full heal there on the Monkey King. He's just trying to shade with Quinn, and this is a good rotation that is forced into the mid lane. Quinn, not
Gold for you.
not really finding any like extra damage on the Monkey King. Like he just heals it all off. He's 2-0-2.
Monkey King, he's he's gonna have a pretty good time in this lane. And as you were saying, you know, the Orb of Venom, being able to just get like the extra right clicks in, certainly when you have Jingu Mastery rely on, it makes it that much more difficult for the Tonka to exist in lane. So the logic is there. Instead of fighting for CS, you fight to zone Quinn out of the lane, and it's working.
King RD, one more auto attack. Jakiro is gonna get the first blood this time. No more press the attack available. You are gonna click down KJ as well. He's got a mango for dual breath, but doesn't want to commit. They get the one kill that they wanted.
Ooh, nothing comes of that one. They pinned MSS to the tree, but you know, only level 1 battery assault. It's not going to be able to do too much damage. And in the mid lane, 40R, he's bringing the hurt over here to Quinn.
Yeah, he really is. This lane is so good for the Monkey King. Reasons. Prophet AJ, he wants to run down Quinn with those body blocks, but he knew it was coming. Quick finger Quinn, baby.
Yeah, in
Dodging
fact.
out Torrent. Oh my gosh, this is gonna go kill the other way. Gonna slow him down.
Radiant's
Level
middle
2 and
tower
5.
is
MSS
under
is a
attack.
TP on in. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get him off. Nice.
Oh no, you're actually dead here on Phoenix now.
I think that's fine, isn't it? Well, maybe not. Monkey King is so far ahead.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind that last kill, I went to the Phoenix
mean to
instead.
be
Oh,
alarmist,
Wukong's command.
but
He's already level
Dire's
6.
bottom
Quinn
tower
trying to
is
escape
under
the arena.
attack.
He will do it.
The only
SVG
saving
TPs
grace.
right in, takes a lot of damage as well. All right, nicely done.
The only saving grace here is he forced Monkey King to go point to this awful ability, Wukong's command. Oh no.
Wait,
But you got
ended
another
up
kill.
dying? How?
Yeah, the Clockwork rotated in. Skiro didn't go. He pushed him back into him with the cogs, you know, threw out that boundless strike onto him, set him up for a little bit longer. And when you have 3 points in Jacob and you have Venom, 2 fans, you do damage.
You do
And
damage. That is true.
Watch, there's 100 HP. Let's go. 40R.
Look at that. Well played. More fling, by the way. Costabile having a fantastic time, of course. He's just doing his thing, farming on the Morphling. Pretty good lane against the Mars Lelis. About a little over a level behind. He's about to hit level 5, but Costabile working towards level 7 now. He's got 41 last hits. He's crushing it. You are on the Sven. I mean, not having nearly as good time in the bottom lane.
Radiant's courier has
You
been
know,
slain.
do some more work
A moment of
elsewhere now.
silence, please.
I mean, they get a nice
KJ,
courier in
he's-
the bottom lane.
Yeah, no, they see the catapults coming, and he immediately starts, you know, zoning these creeps out of the way, aggroing them up over here. So you can do a bit of damage with this one. You are handling this the best you can. Gets the creeps off the tower, but
They're gonna dive.
catapults working away.
Keeping in a nice dual breath slow there as well. MSS can do some serious work here. Has dive hold these fire spirit. Still holding a point, but they will TP or he will dive to the finding the killer. Looking at the weekend boundless strike. MSS falls. They're chasing after KJ. Does get
Tower is under attack.
chance, but it's enough to zone this out completely. Flee chasing him down. SVG getting beat up by
bottom tower
the
is
40R
under
Monkey
attack.
King. That last
This has
progress.
never been called
Yes,
for.
final spring in 1
I
second.
feel like
He
a
can get on
broken
top of
record.
you are, but honestly, for him, he's an objective gamer. Wants to keep this catapult alive. It's not affordable. Oh, unlucky. He can balance strike the wave though for plenty of restore here. Boom. Oh, God, that always just feels so good.
Yeah, back up to full HP once again. You love to see it. I mean, none of your quits are crazy. You just can't zone this man. You're not shutting him down at all. Continues to
Back
run
down here. KJ just TP's in behind the tower. SVG gets a good dual breath on top of them. They're going to try and work on the Monkey King, but Quincy here does have boat towards off the mark. The boat will connect, though. The Monkey King, Wukong's command does come out. He wants this tower so bad, and they will take it at the 8-minute mark. SVG trapped by a Sprout, tries to choose his way to retreat, but it's not going to happen. King RD going to start working on it with the help of 40R. Flee on the backside. Nice surround onto Quinn, but just zoning him off the fight as they take down the Jakiro.
Oh no, he's gonna miss the stack. He could have got the boundless strike off and do it with the Jingu Mastery, but he'll go for Phoenix instead. Oh my god. This
No,
guy, he's getting destroyed. He has dive, but he also has tree dance there. I think the logic is if he tree dances it, you dive straight into it and break the tree as you go.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Meanwhile,
Radiant's middle
top
tower
lane
is under attack.
goes to Bele.
I
He's
have
just
no
like,
reason
"Sup
to
guys?
lie about
Don't
such
worry, I'm
things."
gonna continue farming."
Don't pay attention to what's going on up here.
AJ rotates to top lane now. His support just doing some serious work.
Yeah, and I'll take this tower down too. Team Brazil, they're making moves all over the map. Oh my god, they're gonna get the denial 49,
Do they?
28.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he gets it. But at the end of the day, it's still a lot of map pressure that they can take away. Bottom lane, they're going to cast the Legion Commander. A nice arena coming out from us. Legion 5.
Yes. Legion Commander is level 5. That doesn't feel very good. You know what does feel good? The beatable stack that they just took here on Yawar. The fact that he's got an Iron Talent, so he's CSing even faster. So he's starting to catch back up.
Dire's middle tower
Still a little
is
bit
under
behind.
attack.
Oh, a lot behind. A lot behind goes Bele, actually. Only for 1,000 net worth behind him, in fact. He's going to need to use his Great Cleave to farm up. And,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it's not that surprising with how perfect of a game Costa Bele has. If you look at his last hits alone, he's at 68, 15 denies. The only person that is going to be that monkey. But in rotating, he's actually like taking fights, so he's spending extra money on Legion, especially from the mid lane. Whereas Costa Bele, he's like, I bought a mask and I.
yeah. I really like the build of the Master Madness on this Fen. I mean, he builds right up. You know what really confuses me? When Hector, he goes Midas on Sven like almost every game.
Yeah, he's one of the only people I see that goes Midas.
We're talking to Brax, one of these post-game interviews, and he says, you know, Hector, he's got an outdated way of playing, but he is just so smart at the same time. You know, he always finds farm on the map. He maximizes everything that he does. Always having just huge GPM. Every
Dire's
little thing he does for
middle tower is
efficiency
under
is
an
big.
Very nice sentry to set up into that torrent. I believe he gets level 6 from this, though. Creep's dying in the mid lane. He's able to hookshot himself to victory. Nice dive in. Those Fire Spirit is enough. Protected by a raindrop. 75 health, ladies and gentlemen. That's enough. He lives off of it.
Even
Who would have
balls
guessed?
to
top
stick as
tower
well.
is being
Flea would have
attacked
guessed.
like
This guy, he ran
nobody's
the
business.
numbers. He's got a beautiful mind.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
No need to
subjected
worry
to
about me. Are
extreme
you gonna plant the
violence.
tree though, Flea? Come on. Hello, I just complimented you. Please plant the.
Radiant's bottom tower is
He's
under
just
attack.
debating on where he wants to plant it. Give him a break, you know.
Yeah, the feng
Dire's middle
shui of his
tower
base.
is
It would
under
really
attack.
be ruined.
I
by this
feel like a broken record.
there. You know, you got to work out the chakras on
Dire's
this
top
map.
tower is
Flea.
under attack.
That's
He's
why
gonna
you
go.
drop
He's
the
gonna
mango tree.
drop it in the mid. Watch. He's gonna drop it in mid somewhere. Oh, he's going back to base of planet. He's like, oh, hold on. Oh yeah, right there. That's a nice spot. You know,
Must I repeat
Dragon
myself?
looking a little lonely. Could use it. They caught the Nature's Prophet. Well done. Great setup. This is when Quinn's going to be very dangerous. I mean, X into boat, always very scary, but now that he has the 3 points in X, the cast range, pretty darn good. He'll go for the 4th at level 10 most likely. Or do you go 30? You probably go 30 damage. I don't know. But Lelis has Arena, Spear.
Dire's top
I
tower
don't know
is
if he can
under
defend
attack.
this tower at this point.
He'll probably go with 30 damage here.
Dire's top tower is under
There you
attack.
go. Yeah, 30 damage for the
Must I
Quinn.
Dire's
It's important for
structures
him to
are
be able to just
fortified.
like spam out these waves.
They are looking
Sven,
quite
you
robust.
just let him farm for now.
Dire's top
Quinn is going
tower
to
is
be
being
taking the
attacked
majority of the
like
space on the map.
nobody's
and
business.
shoving out
Radiant's
lanes,
bottom
and he's stopping
tower is
Nature's
being
Prophet's push.
subjected to
So,
extreme
the extra
violence.
times damage can do
Structures
wonders for him.
are
Yeah,
fortified.
you are doing
Dire's
Yawar
top
things,
tower is
right?
under attack.
Going for the Heaven's Halberd now.
Radiant's middle tower
It's
is
going to help him
under
a lot
attack.
against the Morphling, a lot against.
Dire's
You have
top
vision
tower
not against the
has
Nashor.
fallen.
He does see
I
Fleet
could
though, so he
predict
backs
this.
off. Okay.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle
Mid lane,
tower
they're
is
smoked
under
up
attack.
behind him. Costa Bele gets the tower. In
Radiant's
comes
middle
Quinn.
tower
He's gonna go
has
for the
fallen.
X setup onto the Morphling. The
Someone
question is,
must
do
be
they have
very
to
pleased
call?
with
You can always just
themselves.
waveform dodge this if he needs to. Nice burst there from King RD. The nice hook shot onto Kunkka. The boat's gonna come out. MSS. He has an egg dive. It's gonna be right on the side of the arena, perfectly placed, and now Brazil's gotta be careful, they're dying. Legion Commander is down close to be like, he gets ice path just in time for that auto attack and the resurrection from the Phoenix. He's got his second life, goes to be like, get able to disengage, but KJ maybe not gonna be so lucky. Spirit into the wall, the Sun Ray is there, held in place by that ice path, burns to death. 3 great kills there for the side of Quincy crew.
They don't manage to get the
Very
important heroes,
nice.
so it
Dyer's
is
structures
the Monkey King and the
are
Morphin just
fortified
hitting
is
head and
under
shoulders
attack.
above everybody else's net worth, and they hold on to the net worth advantage on Team Brazil right now. They still have control of the map. They fortified, and I don't think they're even going to be able to get this here, even after taking that team fight right in front of it.
Yeah, they don't want to risk it. I mean, King RD is trying to find a duel. Stay relatively close, but if you get the duel onto like SVG or Willis, it might be able to bring him down. Hookshot, he's gonna end up finding them both. In comes the Monkey King. They're able to take down those cogs very quickly, but there's the duel. They get both Lelis and Quinn. Great hook shot there from Flea. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. You'll love to see it. The man, he spends a little bit of time placing mango trees, but he's always there when you need him. Grabs that invis.
I think you're right. He had to do a lot of chakras, and now that they're there, he's ready to play.
Yeah. I mean, the team has gotten a significant advantage over the other, and like even though you took such an amazing Quincy crew against Brazil, you got the heroes that don't have too much net worth. It's all about the Monkey King and the Wolf in this game. Monkey King just making space so Costa Bury can come online, and Morphling was just such an amazing pick here, and I'm not sure Sven was the right hero to last pick to counter it out.
Yeah, fighting in the Wukong's command can be very difficult, and we see 40R just rushed a BKB, gonna go for a Desolator, and then what I'm assuming will eventually be an Aghanim Scepter. And fighting into that Monkey King becomes very, very, very difficult. Ellis on the high ground here. You're gonna do a lot more damage from the front, sir. Boundless Strike comes out. Don't get the victory. But it was very close. Great kill in the last clockwork mid there to Quinn.
Blocked by the creeps, couldn't get himself out. Giving them enough time to set up on it.
Nice, just put a nice ice path and immediately purge their coach to be just slaps that Shakiro. I don't think you want to fight here. Quincy crew, you got dive, right? Yeah.
So, he is able to disengage after all. He almost got killed there because the creeps had blocked him inside those power cogs. Wasn't able to get out.
Radiant's bottom tower
Try to
is
get
under
through, slip
attack.
through the door, but the door's stuck.
Has that ever been cause for celebration?
Sometimes sticky doors. Bottom lane catapult is attacking the bottom tower, but you're always going to clear this one up pretty quickly. I'm looking through the items right now, figuring out when these teams are really going to want to fight each other. I think it'll be after the E-Blade comes out on Morphling.
Yeah, I mean,
Dyer's top
he's
tower is under attack.
damage. The E-Blade Monkey and just getting perked up by, or spelled up by King RD there. You really get the D-ward by SVG. Nice.
Dyer's top tower is being attacked
Blink
like
Dagger not
nobody's
complete
business.
yet on Lelis, and you're 16 minutes in the game. All you have is phase boots. That feels pretty bad.
Yeah, Lelis has definitely struggled with this game. He's not that ahead of either of the 4 positions. Legion Commander hasn't had a great game either. I mean, she's getting close to. They'll be able to X her up here in the mid. A great to go on, making it so that the attack is not full speed. Just gets chopped by the Sven. On the Phoenix, on the forge, she can pop the egg. Trapped inside of Wukong's command as well. Legion Commander will survive. You are on the run. Stormhammer will be able to catch the Morphling, and you are. He looks like he's gonna be able to make it on out of here. Do you chase on the Monkey King? That's the question. Bound the strike on in. Ooh, what? Field goal is good, I suppose. Goes right between the trees.
Yeah. I just thought that Phoenix dive in there was hilarious. He got slapped by that boundless strike as he dove in. It was like a bird flying into the side of a building.
Well, was the Sven stun like
Yes.
set it up? But was it the boundless
Yeah.
strike that caught her?
It was the Sven stun that caught her. It was like you go into so many stuns there. There was the Sven stun, the boundless strike, and the battery assault from Flea that all hit him at the same time.
Well, sorry. Well, Sven's on the same team. I'm stupid. So, yeah, I guess it must have been the boundless strike. You were right. It must have been the boundless strike that hit her. I don't know. She just went right into a stun. Yeah.
It was the Svenstone there, though. The Morphling.
Oh, the Morphling. Okay, to me, I thought it was the Svenstone. I was like, where? I could have sworn it was the Svenstone, but yeah.
You almost confused me back for a second there.
Dude, I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw a Svenstone, but yeah, it was the Morphling. All right. Yeah,
hit the
right.
ally. No, you were right, my friend.
Oh.
You were right.
Sometimes you doubt yourself, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there was the Stormbolt top lane here. KJ, he's looking to cut waves and whatnot. It's a bit dangerous here with Yawar there. He doesn't have his Aghanim Scepter yet. That'll make taking these fights a lot easier. But you're on a clock here for sure on Team Brazil. You know, you haven't managed to take down any of these tier 2s yet. You want to go forward here, before they're able to finish our too many items here on Yawar. Morphling will win in the ultra late game, you know, just by having too many stats. He's able to man-fight the Sven with just like the massive amounts of armor. He has one of the few heroes who can, but we're talking like 45 to 55 minutes sort of thing.
Yeah. Flea, they're looking for Lelis. He's going to find him here. This would be an easy hook shot, but the creep does go ahead and block that up for him, so he's going to be just fine. Morphling went back for a Mantis style instead of finishing the E-Blade.
That one is a little bit interesting to me. I'm not sure why you did that. You know, none of...
I guess to disjoint Stormhammer, but I don't know.
No, I mean, yes, but also no. That one's a little bit tricky. This one's gonna be on top of you anyways. You can disjoint some of the, or sorry, dispel some of the stuff. Phoenix, the enemy off you, but it doesn't feel like a super great pickup right away. I'm a little bit confused by that.
Yeah.
The seeds of fortune.
It also just makes it a little bit just the stats for the Manta style, but that's the reason you normally pick up the Manta style on the Morphling.
I see stuff like this. I wish I was playing to be a millionaire. You know, ask the audience sort of thing.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. We gotta get the interns doing their job, hearing the audience for us.
Yeah. Almost has this blade down on the Morphling. Now he's only 1,300 gold away. After look at this man gold. This is a carry that picks up bounty rings every week.
Yeah. Just finishes up. Item Patrick's coming on Courier right now. Managed to barely sidestep a hook shot for Lee. Just gonna stare at the ground for about 60 more seconds until he gets a new one.
He'll maybe do other things. No, he won't.
He's already low to the ground at least. You know, like a clockwork. He's not a very tall unit, but
Would have liked to see him stack this camp here for his Morphling.
Quincy crew, that's the Ags reveal. They're gonna find the Nature's Prophet. They'll take it for sure. Glimmer. Yeah, not gonna keep you alive there, Sunray. Way too much damage.
Yeah, they can get out from this one. You know, they've committed the God Strength to this. I think you're happy to just disengage if you don't give anything else up to the enemies here. But you are with God Strength pop, with the Mask commanded, Aghanim Scepter completed. They use the opportunity to go to room. Now you're gonna be
Yep. Flare to hook shot in 10, so you do have to think about the cooldown here. Pipe is available, no blink on your Legion, so how do you get on top of it? They're gonna wrap around to the bottom side, but MSS knew, look at his placement, he's sitting on the high ground there.
MSS knows this. Can't take this guy by surprise. They're just shoving the lane here, and of course they are forced to disengage.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
God
subjected
Strength
to
no longer
extreme
available,
violence.
so Quincy for a little while, which is exactly what Team Brazil wants. They just about had the E-play done on the Morphling. He just needed a little bit more time before he wanted to take a fight.
Haste.
He's on Crew Fall, right? Like they're Halberd finished on Quinn. He's going for a AC. I was like, dear, Noir has Echo Saber and Ags, but there's no BKB, so he's gonna do some serious work.
Well, play with the other casters for a moment there. God, they popped the war cry. This is very tight right now on the crew. I don't think we want to give the enemy the opportunity to grab this version. The pit.
Ooh, he gets Monkey King on top lane. As a backing, will he use it? He does. Wukong command. Okay, gotta say he better take the Wukong command. Ooh, Ooh, is he gonna actually drop it? He's not really gonna crack the fight. They're trying to make different engagement as KJ. Beautiful hook finds them. Flea gonna be able to send a little back. Duel is gonna be on the Kumka, but there's not enough damage. Monkey King finally there's the E-Blade combo. The egg, it's gonna snap, but doesn't catch anyone, but Monkey King never gets the ultimate, and he will just get burned down. Falls to UR. He's got another Storm Hammer. He's looking for Coast to be like, he stuns up and gets the Strength Morph, protected by another Hero Ice marks the spot. This is gonna be the grave for somebody, I'm sure. Flea, gotta be careful, but so does Quinn. They've got no more run buff. He's very susceptible. Coast to be like on the backside. Once again gets the Strength Morph off. This guy, he's now look at UR. He's just running away. Spot. Can he make it up onto the high ground? King RD starting to just kite this out. Looks like both teams never mind UR. This guy does not stop. This Glimmer gave incredible value out of this game. It's been ridiculous. Protected once again, but the E-Blade combination finally finishes off that Sven, and now Lelis has respawned. They buy back on Yawar. Delta split, MSS falling low, goes right into a duel. He's dead, but now you might lose Clockwork here as well. The X back on into the bow. Quip not even gonna look at it. E-Blade protected by Coco's Rum, just barely. The Wrath of Nature slaps him on down. Can they get more? Brazil, they've just gone in and out of this fight. A great sprout from KJ. Oh my God, Team Brazil just wiped Quincy crew almost twice.
Yeah, almost twice, and throughout that fight, I would say SVG is probably the MVP. He was playing very close with how far forward he was against the fights. He got off so many ice pass, slowing down because on Team Brazil. They should have easily had the advantage with the amount of damage that Morphling was pumping out there. He bought back, didn't go back in the fight. He was just trying to do damage control. You know, he starts shoving out the mid lane. He starts shoving out bottom. He might be able to grab Flea, but you got a lot of mobility here. I think somebody, yeah. Phoenix is teleporting over here. He's going to try to help UR. Flea, if he can get the hook shot off onto UR here, he could be in a lot of trouble. They're pegging him out right now. Nature's Prophet is going to want to get over there. What's he got? Not a whole lot. Doesn't have an Orchid, but Morphling has a TP. This could be close. If you lose Sven here, you might just lose the game. This guy would go down for maybe 100 seconds. With the Aegis, they'd be able to push high ground here.
Yeah, this would be huge. He's level 17. Yeah, his death timer is going to be like upwards of 80.
They say
for sure.
Stack headset. Who paused the game?
Brazil did. They actually saw the Sven too, so they saw him because Clockwork wrapped around the tree line and saw him. So
I do not believe that this is a headset. This is 100% a tactical.
That's my thought process too. I didn't want to say it, but it definitely seemed like
I'll call them out. This is a tactical pause. They are going to have to be threading the needle here. If they can get this guy without the buyback, he doesn't have a town portal scroll either. They see this. It's flying over to him though. They don't know that it's coming, but it's going to be on cooldown for another 23 seconds even when it gets here. You're not going to be able to get away with him. I think he has to pop God Strength immediately, turn on the Clockwork, blow him up, and then walk away. That's your solution here.
Roshan has been ruthlessly
like, I'm gonna
exploited
take
by
the
the
Rune Dome, and he has a hook shot, can't get it one time, he doesn't. UR just chops him. Alright, well, he got the rune. Very anticlimactic scenario in the bottom lane. Net actually losing it right now.
You love to see it. You get what you deserve. We get to step up on the wall like that. It's going to be on cooldown, so you know, a little bit of gold going, which he needed after lying back there.
All right, Morphling for a BKB.
And Nature's Prophet for this Lotus, or it's going to be important. Counters Sven eggs, of course, one being Lotus or the other the Blink Tag. Doesn't have a BKB yet. That means when he throws stun out onto you and hits you, you just end up stunned up immediately afterwards, suddenly out of position.
Yeah.
It feels pretty bad.
DD rune found in the bot lane. KJ gets a nice sentry and a ward. Grab that on Morphling. They're going to be very happy about that.
Double damage.
Oh, okay, or they're going to put that makes less sense. It's fine.
Yeah, a lot less sense, I would say.
It's Quinn hookshot there. He's terrified. He just needs throws at him, and he's like, oh god, get me out. Flying around the mark. Oh lord, Quinn, Callahan, you've been surrounded. You've been found out, sir. Gonna drop the truck, go 50 down, but found this right there to figure it out. And that's gonna be a quick kill there for 40R
is under attack. I feel like a broken record.
Quick death captain? Question mark? Quick death.
Oh,
I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom.
Has that ever been caused?
I don't think they're going to bother to use fortify for this one. They know they need it for top. Ooh, they do use it. That is interesting.
So Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sorry, the base is going to be a little bit easy to pick of how you fortify
Radiant's
when you're not
bottom
able to
tower has
defend the
fallen.
tower. I'm not sure what that fortify was for. In fact, you're going to be able to take all the tier 3s before the, or sorry, tier 2s before they're able to defend. This one over here, a lot of the time people want to be able to save the fortifies either for stalling an important fight or the tower flag. There's a lot of damage to like supports in the back line as they try to dive there, but they don't have that one available for the next fight here, and they have Aegis. They have they had a lot of tools to take this next engagement here. Just about hitting the Abyssal Blade on the Monkey King as well, and Morphling just gets the gold for the BKB. Actually spends his buyback gold on this.
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of okay with it. They're really strong right now in Brazil.
And run.
You don't know about this ward on the high ground. They hit that pretty much immediately. I'm surprised Brazil was not here to defend that.
I am as well, but you know, I think we're trying to shove in multiple lanes. Given the fact that the fortify is down, it'd be pretty easy to take apart this tier 2.
Always refreshing.
Mid lane, they're getting in a position to take this fight.
Ooh, he got the mark. Back to Jakiro. Wants to find MS. He's gonna go get him the stun, but it misses to get the kill though. Down. Huge. Now Quinn on the run as well. Perfect sprout from KJ. This guy has played incredible all game, and boy, are Quincy crew in a pickle right now.
They're gonna have a little bit more time because the tier 2 is still up, but wouldn't be surprised if they manage to rip apart this tier 3 here. They don't have the hero to be able to defend it. SVG needs to get in a position to throw out a macro pyro. Unfortunately, it's on cooldown still. Look at Ghost to be like rip through this tower.
Yeah, I mean,
The damage target the tower,
on fort as well, so it ain't coming anytime soon.
Tower is under attack.
There it is. You'll love to see it. Another
I would
shawl
like to
is
point
up. This
out
man
that
is so hard to
Radiant's
bring
middle
down.
tower has fallen.
Certainly you don't back up, you know. I guess you do. You only have 10 seconds left. You just get one tier 2 tower. That a pretty feels bad. Monkey King a little bit closer to his Abyssal Blade. He's got the Desolator. He's got an Orb of Destruction. He's looking to end this game as well. I think this is all just to do damage to towers, is it not?
Yeah, that's about all I can think about.
Bottom lane. KJ teleporting down here. I think he's just looking
They
to
smoke. They're gonna get found on the Legion. An ally, you purge Sven. The boat does come through, stunning them both up. Fleet and Legion Commander are gonna go down the backside of the fight. Morphling pops his BKB, but he's disarmed. He's just staring at the sun. Sir, you're not supposed to do that. That's how you get blinded. And now Morphling stunned up for so long. Stormhammer to follow. He goes down. 4 heroes dead for Brazil. Oh man, what a great smoke play from Quincy crew.
Bounty.
Don't expect it.
You don't, and you know, you came into the fight pretty late there, and Asia's Prophet out of position, wasn't able to
Dyer's
save
middle
anyone with the
tower
Lotus
is
Orb
under attack.
or the Glimmer Cave, and of course, finally
Dyer's
you see that
structures are fortified.
Heaven's Halberd coming into play.
Dyer's
Using that on
middle
Coast to
tower
be like,
is
he's not
under
able
attack.
to take down that egg now.
I feel
He
like
needs
a broken
this
record.
resistance to do that one. And he's pretty far from.
Mid lane, they see Monkey King died again. Oh. Does not. He's trying to chase someone here. He's gonna go ahead and Stormhammer all the way into the base. King RD could go for a duel here. He will find SVG on the Jakiro. That's a nice little pick off, but Quincy crew, I mean, they're still really strong. You gotta be careful. You can't fight into these guys. This Reflected Stormhammer, very nice. Us will get the arena off, but the cogs prevents him from hitting that wall, and Yawar just spider-legging onto the backside of the fight. He's got no mana left. He got no Stormhammers. They're going to be able to burn down Flea, though. The Fury Vessel and the Sunray, they're all there. They get to kill a Sprout. Holding Yawar in place. Costabile is here. Turns himself into the Sven, but can they find any of these heroes? Absolutely not. They disengage. They're too dang fast.
Dire's top tower is being attacked
They
like
start to
nobody's
take it back.
business.
You give them an inch, they take a mile. So we go from almost 8,000 XP to just about even, and gold they managed to swing
Dire's
back
top tower
almost
is under
10,000
attack.
in their favor as well.
Must I
So only
repeat
3k
myself?
up on Team Brazil now.
Blink Duel. Is there any help? Or just yeah, a little bit late on Costa B. He will end up finishing off with the. He was just not close enough.
Double
It
time.
looked a little bit weird to me. That's the last hero that you want to be doing.
Pick off. Either way, you might be able to put back top lane. Quinn, gotta be careful. Primal Spring catching
Dire's
the
top tower is under attack.
to end up missing
Must
as the
I repeat myself?
He has no way out of the Sprout. He's just setting up here. They can hold him all day.
Yep, but he's buying
Dire's
time.
top tower
It
is
takes
under
so
attack.
long for them to bring down Quinn. He's
Yeah.
dead for 70 seconds, so buyback available. He's gonna need a little bit more gold. Actually, he'll have it before he actually responds. I think with like 20 seconds left, he'll be able to buy back into the game. But they want to take this last tier, complete control out of the outside, the enemy side, and maybe play around the timing for this next run. If it responds fast, we good, but it's not. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, that's a rough one for sure. They should be able to get the tower though. With no Quinn, it makes it a lot easier. Costa
It would appear Radiant's top tower is under
duel
attack.
damage now on King RD, so if he wants to hit the tower, he can, but I think he'll be happy just going with
Radiant's top
buying
tower
themselves a
is
little
under
bit of
attack.
time, but
And not in a good
eventually
way.
there's tier 1 tower bottom. for
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's attacking so
It
fast
seems
with
that
the first
Radiant's
attack.
top tower has
So
fallen.
now I think they just hold the triangle for the next minute here. They disagree with me though. They're all over the place already. Flea, he's out for blood inside the enemy jungle, even though he's got nobody close to him. They're pinging him. They're pinging him.
Yeah,
Where are
but
you
they're
going?
Like, hey dude, you mind not getting too far away from us?
Yeah, I know you want a hook shot another like 2,500 range away, but that put us like 5k distance from you. You're just gonna die. We don't want another oopsie Sven situation there.
Oopsies, but they call it oopsie doopsies sometimes, I believe.
Yeah.
Quincy crew going the same play as before. The smoke up onto the back side. The player in the mid lane hits them, but I guess who
It would
does not
appear
care.
Radiant's top
That's going to
tower
be
is
Quincy
under
crew. They're all
attack.
smoked. They will find the nature's prop in the backside. Not the kill that you're probably looking for, but definitely take it.
Work.
And it's great timing for
It
Roche.
would appear
Time 10 seconds
Radiant's
till the
top
respawn.
tower is under attack.
They get the out as well. All right. Some good rotations there from Quincy crew. They can lane cut top. They're circling. They're gotta be on our angle here. But look where the monkey is standing. They smoke up a second. Baby.
Can he catch them? Can he catch?
Radiant's
He's a very
top
good.
tower is
They're gonna know he's on the tree.
They get the tree. Off the beach. Thanks to the pervert. They're the A. Well, they need to run. They can't. How did they stun them down? You're off. He's tunneling. He can't flee. Be able to get burned down by the fire spirits. They're taking them down. And it's just goes to BLA versus the rest of the
Killing
Quincy
spree.
crew. He pops that
Double
E-blade, the shotgun combo. He gets
Dire's
this. And he's got
courier has
3.
been
Can he
slain.
face that?
Another
Well, they're afraid he wants to back
slain
on up.
for
CL
our
as backside. They buy back the Sven. They buy back work. Stormhammer's there. Do they want to continue to fight? Ooh, Sven's at the outpost. They skin him. Go ahead and follow. Get some trouble. Not have strength more than start. Sven, there it is. Looking 11, nice shot by Raid for Ice Power comes out, and KJ gonna get pinned against that Legion Commander with so many saves in these fights. There's just not much you can do. Just so much control from Quincy crew. And boy, look who respawned.
That's exactly when they needed Quincy Crew. They find that I don't think there's anything Brazil is going to be able to do. I think so many buybacks there. Yes, he forced you to buy, but you know that was 8 later. This guy he times everything. Oh, they know exactly when they need to take the fight here on Quincy Crew. Only until you are in front if he's able to back into the fight. But what do you do now? You hold the lead by a little bit. But with Aegis and Cheese now going the way of Quincy Crew, they're going to be running at your base pretty shortly here.
Yeah, this Sven is, he's on Vital, but he has Aegis now. Cheese on
Roshan.
He's got a Daedalus very soon as well. Only a couple hundred gold. So this Sven is about to do way more damage than he's already been doing. To me, I feel like this game, the Monkey King and League have been fairly underwhelming. Like, they get the Wukong's command off, but it just didn't matter. With beautiful macro pyre from that Jakiro to immediately cut his tree. That was so sick.
Ooh, they got the ninja gear now on Yuar. Who do they hand it off to? Give it to MSS. MSS, he's going to be the next Hokage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You understood that one, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that show.
Dyer's top tower is being
watched it
attacked
for a little
like nobody's
bit, and
business.
then got kind of bored.
Bored of what?
I don't know. I like the tournament
Dyer's
part.
top tower is under attack.
When, like the
Dyer's top
tournament
tower has fallen.
Like remember the first tournament in the forest and stuff, and then Rock Lee like owns and stuff.
The Chunin exams. The Chunin exams.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's where I got past that, watched for a little bit, and then stopped. Too much filler, man. I don't got time for that.
Whatever. Time to buy hours of makeup to yourself.
Oh boy, they get the hook shot, not gonna connect. Lelis. We'll find the clockwork though, and Monkey King, I guess Monkey King sins. He's able to get on out here. Did commit the BKB for that though.
KJ, he's split pushing, you know, a little bit of space. Anytime they can buy right now, so they don't the enemy team. This is pretty good. They're gonna have to buy minutes here. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, it's getting a little rough here for Team Brazil. We're saying that as they've been ahead for the entire game, literally the entire game. Quincy Crew has never had the gold lead. And it's just like last game, man. Team Brazil, I mean, they were so far ahead. They were looking really good, and then Quincy Crew, they're just the better late game team, it seems. Like they perform so well in fights. They make great rotations and movements around the maps. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. And you know, you do have the ultra late game things as Morphling, but Sven becomes very scary, just jumping around from hero to hero, being able to blow people up. I mean, yes, I think Morphling's gonna outscale them eventually, but this disarm for 5 seconds can do a lot on the play as well. I think outplay them in these late game team fights.
Yeah. He's got an illusion escape on the Morphling, very good item to the stats that you could ask for. They're sitting on a
grave emotion that I report the death of Dyer's courier.
I don't know who would actually take that, but ooh, bottom lane can't save yourself, sir, and he just goes down, no problem. MSS picks him up that Sunray. That's a buyback. He's at 100 seconds.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
You know, all your time is so amazing.
I repeat myself?
On Kunkka, you have the spell prism.
I don't mean to be alarmist, but Dyer's bottom tower structures are fortified. They are looking quite robust. Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
Maybe I'll have a nap.
performance.
Do it with flair.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. And not in a good way. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Try harder.
It would appear Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double damage.
Pull roots and run. The seeds of fortune.
This tastes.
2 kills, but less than 4 kills. Mega kill. Onage.
This is not important.
And so, Roshan passes into history, leaving nothing but fond memories, a taste of immortality, and a questionable cheese.
Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.